Greetings once again, ye scurvy dogs. You've enjoyed me tales so far. Come and sat by and listened to the regaled tales of those aboard the Man's Promise, a once proud merchant ship, now finding itself under the employ of a group of scurvy pirates. But these pirates aren't the ones that originally gained a hold of it. Nay, with the Wormwood having acquired the Man's Promise, and of course, Scourge and Plug, the first mate and the master-at-arms, being in charge of things on this boat, leaving the captain, Harrigan, to go off himself. Now, our group, having finally gained a hold of a ship of their own, free from the oppressed gang in servitude that was put in front of them on the Wormwood, a new chapter of their adventure begins. We find them journeying across the oceans to the north, to a small port of call called Rickety. Squibs. Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome.
Hello.
It's the sort of season 2, but not quite season 2, because, we just took a week's break, so I could set up everything. But welcome. So, yes, if you missed the exciting first part of our story, it started with this group of pirates being, press-ganged into piratehood, adventuring upon the Wormwood, being separated out onto the Man's Promise, having a few adventures on the Bone Rack Isle, and deep in the Riptide Cove beneath it, and now having committed mutiny, and gaining control of a ship, finding themselves with infamy and disrepute, and aboard the Man's Promise, heading north to Rickety Squibs. And I'm going to switch over to the map mode, because I have this map of the Shackles I have them on. And they're effectively down this way. I'm pinging it. Like, this little thing down here, yeah, that's their ship, kind of. I put it kind of on the back. And Rickety Squibs is up here. I can zoom in a little bit more. Probably is good. And Rickety Squibs is right there. There we go. So.
Tennis.
What?
The map is huge. Shift ping.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're down there at the bottom.
Some
Now you can go
of
look
these places have some wild names.
The thing about this is you could go to any of these islands if you wanted to. I can look up basic information, sort of like when people are visiting things in like Faerun or going to random places in like Legacies of Kain or records. I just basically am like, let me quickly Google some of these islands and give you some basic information, because there's some pretty good Pathfinder wikis that will give me basics.
What about the Temple of the Ravenous Moon? I want to go there.
I mean, you could go there.
Hungry. It's like the only point of interest on the mainland. Yeah.
Oh yeah, way to the north. The Temple of the
there,
Ravenous Moon. Yeah.
That's probably
I don't know what it's hungry for, but I want to find out. That sounds cool.
Your death.
Where?
Unfortunately.
That's cool. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Rickety Squibs?
It's at the...
I will shift ping to where it is, right there. So it is kind of just straight north of where you are now. And I was saying that you were effectively like with your crew, because you kind of have this skeleton crew. It's going to take you about a week. Probably if you had a much more full crew and like could do kind of multiple ships, you could probably get there in half the time. But that the location of your ship on the edge of the map is not 100% accurate. Assume that's kind of like farther to the south is where you got kind of blown off course. Like you were severely blown off course. So, yeah. So you can
welcome, new citizen of the Empire.
Anyways, so is there anything you want to do on your journey north, or just keep the ship going at this point in time? We know that you, of course, have a couple of people on board the ship who you will want to get rid of once you get to places. You might be able to get rid of it, Rickety Squibs. You don't know what kind of port that is. You could talk to Ambrose about that. And other than that, you have, of course, Sandra, Rosie, Cog, Conkabar, Owlbear, Tilly, Jack, Narwhal, and Sly. All that are named pirates on your crew. So basically, like, if I would give them... They might get an extra level of NPC, you know?
NPC level.
NPCs.
Mm-hmm.
Disgusting.
I know. Tilly could, like, I totally could look at this character sheet here and give her, like, a third level of warrior. Oh, no. She's even more of an elite pirate than all the other pirates. She learned.
Unbeatable.
Uh-huh. But, yeah. If not, we can kind of move into you arriving at Rickety Squibs, because the journey there is actually not going to be a very eventful one. It'll be very simple, and, the weather will be with you, and no kind of, you'll see no signs of any other vessels.
Yeah, I'm assuming that 36 professional sailor check I rolled last session covers the trip.
I mean, it certainly does. It helps a lot. You certainly make your way quite well. So, eventually, though, yes, you will find yourself getting closer to a Rickety Squibs. Now, Ambrose can give you a bit of basic information that he knows about the place. It's a remote estuary along the Severn coast. It's run by a former pirate himself, Rickety. What is his first name? Rickety Hake. Who, well, after retiring from the high seas, settled into a nice, newer job. And, Ambrose will let you know, Rickety Squibs counts as neutral ground when it comes to any pirates. Now, that doesn't mean that there could be people that have ideas, but all the free captains, basically the association of, like, pirate captains that controls the Shackles, kind of, all are in accordance of making sure that, people don't say anything, do anything at Rickety's, that kind of thing. It keeps most young captains in line, So, certainly, there are plenty of free captains that don't use Rickety's. But it's there just in case, and that's why they, respect it. And most powerful ones probably have their own dock places like this. Anyway. So yeah. The idea is that you're going to outfit the ship and make it pretty much sailable without being identified by anybody, without very close inspection. That's the idea of a squibbing. It's not going to make it that it's perfect for anybody not to be able to identify it, but it'll, like, hide a lot of things and make it very difficult to. So. And, honestly, not being in the guise of a merchant vessel also helps. So, as you're getting towards the kind of river mouth, it's you're rounding a tall headland, reveals the hidden cove in the mouth of a wide jungle river. Its sluggish brown water staining the waters of the blue sea around you. Kind of like an ugly bruise. You can see there's a bunch of docks built into this estuary, and buildings concealed over the overhanging limbs of the jungles. There's a wooden watchtower standing upon a promontory of the headland, carefully concealed along the trees of a clandestine view of the sea. As you pass this headland, a checkered yellow flag, a flag of yellow and red, is raised from that tower, and you can see a blue flag answer being raised from the yard arm at the docks ahead. After that, as you're kind of moving in, you can see very easily on the docks a number of humanoids will kind of move out of the buildings, gather on the pier, and then a small single-masted longboat will set out from a boathouse to meet your ship and hail your ship. There is a man on there. Let me go into handouts because I can start showing you these things here. It's popping out, not editing, so it can be seen in people's journals. There you go.
Oh, jeez, an ugly man.
Hey, it's the pirate's life for him.
He's just missing some teeth. Otherwise, he's just a normal dude.
Yeah. But this
The
elderly
teeth
man, elderly man will seem to be standing kind of like his arms behind his back, you know, just kind of like watching as kind of like a younger man will hail over to you, like because there's like you know maybe half a dozen people on this vessel coming up to you that looks to be kind of coming to dock at the side of your ship. Are you doing anything to stop this, or just kind of letting them up?
Is this pretty common practice? Does anyone know? I would sort of look to the others, like in that moment, kind of see if they know if this is supposed to happen.
I mean, is this supposed to happen?
Give
This sounds
me...
right? This is Rickety Squibbed.
Give me... this is Rickety Squibs, from the information Ambrose give you, and someone from this place has come basically on boat to greet you.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I misunderstood the interaction.
A boat came out to you, and now they're hailing to like dock with you and get on board and greet you before you would dock at their, you know, actual docks.
Yeah.
In that case, what I think would actually happen is I would look to somebody else, like expecting somebody else to step forward, and then there'd be this moment of realization, like, "Oh shit, I'm captain." I would.
So it's the longboat is called the Piracy, and so basically, like, you know, it's this elderly man and a group that seems to be accompanying him, hailing you. You will hear from the older man. Permission to come aboard?
Granted.
Excellent. He'll kind of nod his head as him and 6 scruffy-looking sailor types will kind of come aboard your ship in the main docks. Greetings, greetings, greetings. So, I take it you're here for some business.
Yeah.
Seem to squib this ship here?
Yeah. You got it.
Excellent. He's going to kind of take like a look at the ship a little bit, kind of look around. Normally it costs about, I'd say, 20% of the original price of these ships to squib one. And it would require me, week and a half to a week to get complete.
How much did he say?
Week and a half to a week.
No, how much did he say?
He just said 20% of the original price. He hasn't like finished assessing your ship.
Gotcha. Okay,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'll nod and say, those seem pretty reasonable terms.
I'm just gonna roll something here, just to figure out. From the looks of it, there's been some damage to this ship. Also some repairs. This might take me about 8 days, I think. On the higher side of things, unfortunately, with the damage that needs to be fixed out and things changed around. But I estimate probably around, vessel like this, 2,000 gold pieces. For an additional fee, if you seem... He kind of takes a look at you, kind of judging all of you. Since you seem to be a little new with this vessel here, for an additional fee, I could also install a secret compartment for smuggling. Only 500 extra.
How much gold do we have?
Yeah, how much gold did we get from the...
We, on hand, liquid cash, we've got 1,200 gold, 100 silver.
Okay, I have an extra 300 to
I
throw
can throw
at
in
that.
some money as well.
I had 340 gold pieces to throw
Really
in.
calculator. Yeah, just some math.
Hell yeah, dude.
Little math. So
Rickety D&D.
That was 2,000 for the squibbing or 2,000 for repairs? I'm sorry, I missed it.
I
The
believe
repairs would be included within the squibbing. It seems as though you don't need major repairs, but the damage itself would, makes it not more expensive, but more time-consuming to get the squibbing done properly.
Okay.
1,200 gold that we had.
So, and it's
I'm throwing in 340.
how much are you throwing in?
I'm throwing in 340.
and it's 2,000 and what in total? We need
Now-
We need 2,500 extra if we want to add a compartment. But I don't think we're gonna be able to do that.
And he'll also
We
say like, that's to say if there's not any other kind of modifications or anything else that you might want to install to make your ship a little bit more intimidating.
I think we're worried about that right now. And we have a bunch of loot that we can also just add. So we have 8 silver ingots, 20 gold each, which is 160 gold you can put on there.
Well, we get full price out of it? Yeah, that's the.
Well, they're
alright,
silver
so-
ingots. Silver ingots would sell for full price. because
That's
they're
true.
weight-
Yes.
They're,
It's
they're
the
worth their
metal.
weight in silver.
So that's 160.
Anything-
That brings us to 1,900.
Yeah.
We need 100 more gold to just get the squibbing.
I have 100 gold I can put in. All right.
Okay. So then
Mark
that
off
gets us the squibbing and repairs. But that basically zeroes us out minus whatever we can sell for.
Now, you could try doing things like negotiations or
Yeah, we
trades
could-
or other stuff like that.
I would not think to negotiate.
I will start to barter.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I will need from you a diplomacy check. We'll start out with.
And assuming my enhanced diplomacy cannot be applied to this.
No, this would be longer than your enhanced diplomacy would go.
Yeah.
You know.
I can ask.
Mhm.
I'm good. It's good.
Yeah. Let's see here. I'll be willing to knock a little bit off the price for first-time customers. Let's say about 5% of our total asking. Also,
So, okay.
if you have anything to sell, or any kind of plunder you've managed to exchange on such a vessel, I'd be willing to trade it in for the normal prices.
Okay. So
That's actually
if
really.
we should get the secret compartment. It's only 375 extra gold.
375?
I said 5%
I mean-
off the total. 5% off the total. So it
Yeah,
would be
2.5 thousand. I did just times 0.95. I did my math right.
That's true. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that's
okay.
true. Because you already have the price off, it would only be 375.
Yeah.
I was just saying that if you want to look in the player's guide, which I believe all of you should have,
Okay.
he
I
could
have it somewhere.
add at the page 26 is ship improvements. If you want to consider any ship improvements, they will cost extra time, but you could get the squibbing. He can get the squibbing and the secret compartment done at the same time. Okay.
Yeah.
But during those 8 days, if you want to consider maybe one of these things and, see about other funding, that might be an option to look into with that.
Yeah, we need to look into additional.
I'm opening it right now. So
Things like there's like Sturdy Hall. He already offered the smuggling compartment, rapid deploy sails, ram, non-magical ones. I will say like magically treated sails. He could probably give you like silk scales, movable deck, narrow hull,
let's. I'm not sure.
a nice figurehead.
What page are these on?
26,
26 is where
27, 20. They're in the back of the book.
What
Yeah.
about weapons? Do we have any weapons on this boat?
Ah,
'Cause
your
I'm looking at the ballistas.
ship, I believe, did have some weapons to begin with. Let me check what the sailing ship originally had.
Because it's 500 for a light ballista.
Okay, we could buy a light ballista.
You were a sailing ship. You had zero
Before we
weapons.
say we buy, right now we only have 2K. That's after everyone giving up gold and us selling the ingots. So now we have to look at anything else we could be able to trade in, unless anybody else has any other gold that they wanted to throw in. But I think that was basically everyone exhausted or used most of their gold.
Let's Well, so the thing you have to remember is we also have to buy food and water.
That's true, yeah. So I don't think that we want to get
Like,
all these.
I
think right now we just squib and repair, and then we
Let
need
me
money
quickly
for hiring
switch us to
people.
the Man's Promise screen for a second, just to take a look at what
Yeah.
they showed, because this will show us. I think you have 2 ballistas that were not used because you were a merchant vessel. I think these were 2 ballistas down here in the mid deck that were, yeah.
So let's just repair
Just
and
check
squib,
one more
and then
map.
let's talk to get some
I'm
crew.
just gonna check one more map here just to see.
Do
Yeah,
you want the
no.
secret compartment or no?
Okay, no, okay. So you do have. Let me just put you on this map here because this is Rickety Squibs. You can check out.
I don't think we did the secret compartment. I think we need every bit of gold now to hire crew.
Well, we have loot that we could also sell, and we have a bunch of other
Loot that
items.
is not liquid and may not actually be accepted. let
You-
alone-
you have-
No, he just
Dude
said
just
he'll
said
accept
he'll
them.
accept it.
Yeah, he just said that was part of the deal he made with them. So this is actually a good time to give him stuff if we want
Okay,
to.
so
But
right
what do
now
we have?
you have 2 large indirect fire weapons. So you have 2 catapults that are on the back of the ship, and then the 2 ballistas which weren't set up that were on the 2nd floor that weren't transferred to the wormwood in case they were needed to be set up, but they were not. They were left there from the loot in a case of emergency, basically. But the 2, because siege weapons are hard to maneuver, I'm assuming that Harrigan still wouldn't loot them. Yes, hi Danny. I'm glad you're here. And loud. Let me also do something for you in a second here, because you will need this, because you're spending 8 days here at least. So, I've unlocked under handouts, under Rickety Squibs, where there's Rickety Hick, is locations at Squibs. Is now a thing to look at. But anyway, let's get back to negotiations here.
Okay. Well, so do we want to just after the 5% off, right? To get the secret compartment, we're looking at 2.375, 2,375 gold. So we're at 2,000 now.
We just need to figure out what we're trading.
If you want to, he can make another offer to you. If you want to play if you want to pay a percentage cost now, let's say like 50%, he'd be willing to take the rest of the percentage as effectively a third of all the plunder you get until you pay it off.
No, that seems silly.
It's an offer.
That's if we wanted to like get upgrades and stuff. I don't think that we need to do that.
Well, I guess how much is the crew gonna cost? Right, that tells us.
Okay, pirate crew traditionally doesn't really cost a lot to
It's
hire.
just they
on.
get parts of the plunder, right?
They get a percentage of the plunder, yes. Per X number of crewmates, you basically give up a plunder to them when you're looting.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't sure if we had to pay
Yes.
money up front to pay them.
Because
or
they are
anything like
pirates, they assume that they'll get paid once you rob a bunch of stuff, or like get a bunch of loot, or like, find a buried treasure, or any of those crazy pirate shit that people do,
Yeah.
that. We are not. I'm not doing any slavery. None
So
of that.
let's.
I mean, that was
So-
also an option, but I thought you weren't going to do that, so I didn't mention that he would actually buy people like those other dudes you had for
Okay.
the base cost of,
So
he can't sell them here, but he knows the
Are-
places he can sell people.
are we going to use we have 6 pearls or 75 each. Are we gonna use those pearls for like identify or whatever?
Yeah, does anyone need the pearls for?
Well, it's because there's 75. It's a bit difficult. You have to do
I
like
believe-
I'm also
one at a
think the-
part.
I think these pearls specifically would be a treasure item.
That's why I
Because I
think.
don't believe they are enough to be a spell component.
I'm
Okay.
also throwing in my scale mail, which is 50 gold, because I'm never wearing that again.
Is it 50 gold normally, or is that the half price? Because you buy it for the half price. For
50 gold, so that is half price, so at 25.
Still, it's an extra 25.
I'll throw that in there.
All right, then 25. We sell the jawbone of a shark that's carved into the scrimshaw for 250 to him. So now we're at 275.
Yeah,
It's gonna be 100, and there's a leather snuff box with a diamond stud for 100, and that brings us to 2,375. Unless anyone
That's exactly on the money. Yep.
wants those items.
Those are all just
The jawbone is only if, like, AKA your wizard wants them.
Well, the jawbone isn't magical.
Jawbone is a spell scroll.
It's a spell scroll.
No, that's the whale skull carving.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the whale skull card.
Oh,
I forgot there's 2 weird jaw things you got.
So many bones.
I wouldn't tell the wizard scrolls because that's from like.
Yeah, but I forgot you had 2 weird bone things.
And
So
we
that's
should
Squibs
sell
and-
some other items, I guess, for a little more liquid wealth potentially.
But we wouldn't do that with him because he's just basically trading for
Yeah.
ship value. So we can just hold
Well,
off for the rest and talk
I mean,
about.
you can sell stuff here. I will tell you,
Well-
he has a decent selling limit, and there are things here to both buy and sell. Like, you know, he's got some magic gear that's in his in the town's selling.
So, no one's using the cutlass. Do we want to sell it?
I don't use a
think
cutlass.
I don't use it.
Well, why don't you find out what you can handle for the price if you're getting him just right now?
We
Oh yeah, we already did that. So
Okay,
we got
so
it.
you've paid him his money. So we'll worry about the selling when you get to town and stuff for a minute there. He'll say then, pleasure. All right. He'll direct you where to take your ship into. He'll stay on board the ship. He'll have his small vessel head back to the docks. And actually a number of cutters will come and drag it into dry dock. He'll be like, you and your crew can stay inside the commons, free of charge. But any food, drink, or equipment you purchase, well, that's not free of charge. Just the room. Enjoy your stay. He'll give you kind of a smile. So, this was the watchtower down here. I'm going to shift ping you. Am I on the right map here? Yes. So down here is the watchtower. Then you have 2 is the normal docks, 3 is the boathouse, 4 is the commons, of course, and 5 the dockhouse. The commons would be where you would it's got a tap room. There's probably a bunch of people that kind of like work around here. If you're going to find anybody to hire onto the ship, probably a tap room. As I said, this is a jungle area though too. So, you know. I'm assuming the rest of your crew will be staying at the common room though. And the tap room at the commons. So.
Sounds good. All right.
I'm gonna start regaling of our mutiny.
Okay. I have to find out if it works here at Rickety Squibs. It should. It's a port. So that will take time though. So if you want to do that. So the commons. I'm assuming you're all moving into the commons first, rather than you just
Presumably, right?
presumably.
Yeah.
So, it's a once grand building with broad wings extending from a ground floor that stands at the ends of the dock with an octagonal dome topped with a cupola. Cupola? I never say that right. It was obviously a fine villa in its day, but in time and the harsh sun and rain to the slithering crust has faded its paint, cracked its boards, and left the gray ghost of its former self. A painted board above the veranda names it as Rickety Squibs, of course. The small, less grandiose hovels and sheds clap together from flotsam and jetsam around the larger building and merge into the jungle behind it. So there's a lot of smaller kind of buildings where people probably live. As guests of this place, you get something in the main house. So there's a tap room, a market, and a chow hall, all that serve not only you but the entire settlement. Congrats. Rickety, of course, kind of runs the place. just as everything else. And so there's like a couple of like people around here that seem to be working. There's like this man behind the bar, just kind of like, you know, serving drinks and stuff. And this woman who moves the drinks out like to people, and also like seems to like take stuff from the cook room to people that are out in that area too. And of course, the barkeep occasionally moves over and talks with someone to sell some things too. So it appears he also runs the shop for Rickety. So yeah. You can increase your disrepute and infamy scores in this tap room. You can sell your plunder at the normal market rates, and you can look for crew here.
Yeah.
Yes. Though, of course,
Maybe
Ambrose,
why.
as he kind of goes to the tap room to get a drink, will be like, I'd recommend if you're just going to look for people, ask. I don't think we want to ruin the hospitality of our host by being a little aggressive.
Yeah, we're not flavors. My God. We're not the old people, right? Completely realistic.
Quentin, a drink with me! We'll get you some fine rum. A little better than what I've been getting.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
He did saddle up to the bar at the tap room and just, you know, get, I wouldn't call it the finest rum, but probably, like, the best stuff they've got here. Which is something. Alright. So, you'll have time. And it sounds like one of you is going to be spending stories. Why don't I kind of go over, like, what everybody's doing for these first few days around the place. Because your crew will relax. The people that wanted to leave the ship, which I'm going to assume is going to be about... because we had the...
Most of them like us.
Most of them do. But I'm trying to figure out which ones would not. And I had a list of them. It was 1, 2, 3 still alive from the original. Plus, I think it was like, let's say like 5 of them want to depart. So you're losing 5 crew. And that includes the ones that you were going to kick off anyway.
Okay.
And
Bad.
they're perfectly fine waiting here. They're assuming that at some point in the future, you know, when another ship comes in, they can go aboard them, or they can find work here at the at Rickety's for now. Anyway.
Probably a good bet.
Yep. So you currently have 15 crew. I will tell you, the market here has seemingly a pretty good collection of random stuff. So if you're looking for some gear, and for at least a few of you who could detect, there are a few magical items in amongst there. I don't know if you'd have enough money because you spend a lot on your ship. But if you ever come back here, it might be something to keep in mind.
That's good info.
Without asking a lot, you know that the area has been under a pretty severe drought too. So that's something that will be the talk of the area.
Water merchants, boys. We can sell water.
Oh shit.
I mean, the drought seems to affect more like everything else around you rather than, you know, like them worried about getting water. They, you know, able to maintain and stuff like that. But
I just need to get them a water chip and they're good to go.
why don't I go through everybody, figure out what you're doing for these first few days. Yeah, cool. Are you doing anything?
Nothing interesting. I'm mostly trying to see who takes a liking to our story. Anybody that seems sympathetic or on board with it, and those are the people I'm going to try to focus. I'm going to try to recruit.
Okay.
However, I have a 6 charisma, so I imagine my recruiting goes very poorly. it's a lot of me going over to like tables and just like sort of asking people very uncomfortably if they want to join our crew. They're just like, not anymore.
I was thinking about it till you came over.
Please don't touch me. You look
Oh,
like you're sticky.
Never. Don't look at me.
Yeah,
You look like you're a little pointy.
Okay.
Yeah, but so that's gonna be my entire time. I'm also living very thrifty and not letting the crew know because Young Cool gave literally almost all of his money. I have 8 silver pieces to my name.
Okay.
That's
I
not.
gave all my money. To
I
him.
will not tell. I will not tell anybody.
Yeah.
about that, though.
So there will be the issue of food and drink, I guess.
Yeah, I'm basically going to be getting the cheap. I'm not going to be drinking alcohol. I'll be getting
Okay.
the cheapest food and drink, and I'm going to try to basically not let anybody know.
Okay. You'll be able to figure something out, we'll say, for now. You might be very poor by the end, even more poor by the end of this, though. Okay. Then, we'll let you know if, people for the story. Natilius, are you doing anything in these couple of days to begin with?
Not being around people and reading.
Okay, so you're gonna kind of continue to study?
Yeah.
Mysteriously, during this time, you're kind of going to be off on your own, I assume, kind of like at the edge of the jungle, and a weird fox will come up to you out of nowhere.
Oh,
Mine now.
Oh, shit. It's me.
I was like, wait, what? Oh, the familiar.
We never had established showing up.
No, it's actually me. I show up. Hi.
Hi, I'm Fox.
How you doing?
You're mine now.
Oh, okay.
You're fine with
I
me.
think the rogue's gonna have some problems with that.
That's fine.
I'll fight the road.
I have a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Gun is scary.
Rio, speaking of you, what are you doing?
So I am gonna, keep out of words. I would like to try and find anyone here who speaks Tian. It's a weird ask, but there is a Tian island of pirates in this area.
There is. I will give you, let me just roll a percentage chance here for someone currently to speak it. Let's see if I roll it.
Oh baby, more D100s. Let's go.
Nah, I just rolled a
Let's
d20
go.
because I gave you 5% chance to get lucky. There's not a lot of people here, so unfortunately, just none of the sailors speak it.
Okay.
Most of them tend to be of like a non-Tian nationality.
That's fair.
You will get one person who maybe knows a few words, but more will be like, I once served with someone that spoke that language. I picked up a few things, but I'm not really fluent. Sorry I couldn't help you. If you're looking
That's
for someone
alright.
that speaks it.
And then I will just kind of like relax and enjoy not being a slave.
Yeah.
And if I notice a certain captain starving to death, buy him food.
Give me a sense motive. And Yakul, please try to bluff people that you're not starving yourself on, like, bone broth.
Okay, there we go.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, you're just be enjoying your broth, and I'm assuming Rio was just gonna come up and like offer you some extra stuff. Your watered down bone broth. Mmm.
Yeah, I put 10 gold in front of you and walk away.
What do you do, Yakul? If you might be muted.
Jesus. Sorry. So I what I said is I'll sort of stare at you as you walk away, and then very sheepishly I'll just sort of grab up the coins and put them in my coin purse.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, anything else you're doing, Rio, or just kind of
Just kind of like chill.
Okay. Ravia. So, it takes you now I'll tell you this, it takes you a day to try to affect your infamy and disrepute. It takes you a day to recruit people also. Those are two separate checks.
I'll spend half my time doing each.
Okay, so let's you have 4 checks then. We'll say this is 4 days going by. It's half the time.
Sure.
What do you want to do first?
Let's do the story first because we have to sell ourselves, right?
Okay. Yeah. So. You can increase your infamy or disrepute by 5 at this time. I think we went over all this kind of like last time. Your maximum score is equal to, I believe, your level as a.
Yeah, I think it's party level times 5.
Yes, party level times 4.
4. Okay,
Yeah.
So we're at 16.
So you're at 16, and it will be DC 19
Pretty
checks.
DC.
Because it's 15. Oh, I'm sorry. It's actually higher than that. It's 23, because it's 15 plus twice your average party level.
Oh shit. What checks?
Bluff,
Honestly?
Intimidate, Perform are the ones that are to use this.
Oh. Not the. I was not expecting that. I don't have. Bluff, Intimidate, or Perform. I'm not great at those skills.
Yes, it's the thing is, like, you're trying to, like, embellish the deeds and show off. Like, your diplomacy works for recruiting people.
Well, I guess that's a skill I'm gonna have to put more points into.
Yeah.
Bluff and Intimidate are the same, so I guess I'll do Bluff.
Okay. It would be DC 23 to increase it.
DC 23.
Yes.
1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check something. I have things on my character sheet that will help this, or could help this.
Okay.
So.
You could also get
okay,
someone
no
else's
one's-
help to do this.
Yeah, I'll get Yakul's help.
You're cool. Please make me one of these checks at DC 10.
It's just the only thing that makes sense.
It was.
still
I'm
no-
sorry. It was persuasion.
No, it's Perform, Intimidate, or Bluff.
I have intimidate.
So you basically are going to be like standing in the background,
Hell yeah.
looking mean,
Let's
being like,
go.
yeah.
All right.
Okay, so you get
And
+2.
And no one has heard of my heard of my reputation yet, I assume.
No one here knows anything. Yeah. You're totally new to these people.
I get a +1 if people know it. But alas. And I'll just start, I guess, bluffing. With a +2, it's gonna be factored into the roll.
Uh-huh.
Actually, wait. You could tell me if this works. But could I just like enthrall people?
It won't increase your reputation. I mean, they'll just be enthralled and just sit there. Like, because enthrall kind of just like makes them kind of go.
Well, yeah, but they listen intently and then they discuss the enthrallment afterwards.
Yes.
It's not just them like mindly; they actually remember it. You know?
Uh-huh.
It's kind
If
of
not-
a little fucked up.
I mean, like,
well, it's a spell like ability. It's not even like
yeah.
a cast. I get it
You
once
use the
per
spell
day.
to be enthralled.
I get more than that. I use 2 points of fervor or whatever.
I will tell you, really what this does is it makes people specifically have consider to have a friendly attitude towards you during the time of enthrallment, which is helpful for something like using diplomacy because they're more willing to listen to you.
So you're saying enthrall the people when I'm trying to
Can-
get them to join the crew.
Maybe.
And then, the enthrall ends and they're like, wait, why'd I join this ship?
Yeah, but they're already on it.
We're
But
not
the-
gonna do slavery or anything.
No, I'm not gonna enthrall them. All right, it doesn't do what I want to. Anyway, enthrall's not that terrible of a spell. Okay,
It's not bad. It does actually have some really good uses, but
this one's not.
this is based on building reputation, and so making them friendly with you doesn't necessarily.
Well, I just figured enthrall would be like I'm telling the story now they have to listen. To the story
Yeah.
instead of ignoring me.
I mean, they're not going to ignore you. That's the thing. Is it's supposed to be like.
So
you're-
okay.
Yeah.
In a different situation, this can be used. Is what,
Yes.
is what I'm hearing. Okay.
This is
Well,
not the situation for it, unfortunately.
I rolled this 8, so it doesn't.
Yeah. So you spent.
Do I have to do this 3 more times?
If you want to do it 3 more times, you can do it 3 more times.
That's what I said I was gonna do, I guess. Yeah,
Okay.
cool. Roll me a couple more. No, actually, let's get Quentin. I want Quentin's help this day.
So Quentin, first
Hey,
day,
Quentin
what
ain't
were
around
you
there.
doing the first day?
He's doing his own thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind that, I guess.
Okay. So we'll have Quentin going off and doing his own thing, so we'll worry about that then. So yeah, cool. How about that intimidate? Let's see if you can
Roll
be
me 3
spooky,
more.
spooky
Just
the
roll me
next
3
couple
more
of
for me.
days.
Do you have to do another intimidate? Ugh.
Yeah.
Roll me
I don't
3
know
more.
about that.
3 more. Okay?
I don't know about that, Chief. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief.
No
Alright, roll me
bonus.
2 more.
No
2 more.
bonus the second day.
Roll me 2 more.
Yeah, just keep roll 2 more. Let's see here.
Okay.
So second day, no bonus. Third and fourth
Yeah.
day, bonus.
Man, could use a
Okay.
bonus on that one.
All right. So nope.
Nope, I rolled progressively worse, in fact.
Wow. You tell some tales and people, and it seems like, you regale them with some of the stuff you did, and people are like, yeah, that seems interesting, but like a lot of people could have done that. I mean, like, it does.
Well-
You don't harm your reputation. You have this kind of low reputation, as you do have an infamy and disrepute of
Wasn't
3 here on
Wasn't
each.
there a thing about increasing our disrepute or reputation because we're talking about specifically overthrowing Plague and Scourge?
That was increased when we did your original uppage of 3. Each of those.
What? Oh, was that? Because
Yes.
that was.
You would have started at 0 otherwise. By
No,
you,
but doesn't your cool thing give us bonus? That's why it's up.
it normally would have started at 2, and your cool stuff started at 3.
Okay,
Yes.
understood.
Uh-huh.
Then I guess you want some diplomacy checks for people.
Well, now 4 days have gone by, and I've got some other stuff to deal with. I was basically just doing 4 days from now. Quentin, you have 4 days. What are you doing in those 4 days?
I'm finding the nicest places I can. Putting on some shows, including telling some tales.
Sure. Honestly, Common House is
Artistic
like
dance.
all that's here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a lot of like hobbles made of like, as I said, flotsam and jetsam have made into like some other hobbles that are like other buildings, but it's sort of like the 3 dock areas, this really nice villa, and shit buildings.
The primary goal at the moment is just pretty much what I was doing, enjoying not being a slave anymore.
Ah,
And he's going to do that by doing something he loves. He's going to go dance, put on some shows.
sure.
And that's it. That's tales with artistic dance.
Yeah, go ahead.
Telling the tale of some weird people who escaped slavery without mentioning any names specifically.
No specific names. Are you just doing it for the sake of it, or are you going to try to earn some money here is the question.
Money, primarily, possibly some influence.
Okay. Then I will have you. You'd have to choose which one you're doing each day. How do you want to split it?
2 of each then.
Okay. So why don't you give me the 2 specifically for money making as I figure out how much you earn.
What I am? Oh, bad dance day. I twisted an ankle.
Can't dance no more, I guess.
It's just the one day.
He'll never dance again.
Never dance again.
My
We must
career's
amputate
over.
the limb.
Time to go become a teacher instead.
I mean, like, it's
Oh,
not
that's so sad.
it's not like the worst check, but it's also just not a great check either.
I will say that's a 2, so. On a 2, I get an 11.
Yes, on a 2 you get 11, so I mean that's still a pretty good number.
If I prioritized bumping up my performance.
What was the other one? The 23. So, 30, 10, 1 to 10. Okay, let me just roll some stuff then. I'll just get out this dice roller. Hey, on the first day you will earn 27 silver. On the second day you'll earn 6 copper. You were off that day. You had the little injury and stuff, so it just wasn't working out well for you. Alright. So 2 more perform checks to see if you can, like, interpretive dance your reputation better.
With flowing silks all around me.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
No, missed
Nope.
it by 1.
Missed it by 1. So unfortunately, no reputation increases, but still, nonetheless, everybody enjoyed your interpretive dances.
I will take
I didn't understand the true meaning.
No, they didn't.
They'll never
unfortunately.
understand true art.
I'll never understand it.
This is like playing for dirty pirates. In some
So-
run-down port.
It's another day. The sky is cloudless, and kind of the color of iron. So it's kind of a scorching day. The jungle's just been wilting under this unrelenting sun. So that's the thing is, most of you have been inside because it is just hot out. The river is shallower than it normally is. It's kind of murky and muddy. The water is sluggish. You can definitely see that there's like a lot of mud and like kind of cracked along the riverbanks. You've been kind of hanging out with a lot of the workers, so it's getting kind of around noon, as all of you are kind of like in the common house, a couple of the workers were going to come in and be like, "Hey, you want to join us? We're going to be gaming 9 pins, and we're looking for some people. We got a cask of beer. Been cooling the waters of the estuary."
Quentin looks up at the sky and wonders, what the hell is 9-pin? He's like,
Yeah,
"Oh, lighthouse bowling."
I
what voice
joined.
in the sky? What is that?
As I joined because obviously I know what 9-pin is.
Can I make some kind of roll to know what that is?
9 pin? Sure.
I was born in the Shackled. I assume I know this game.
You know, I was also born in the Shackles, just in a very different part than you were.
I was born in Port Peril, so
I think it is basically kind of like a bowling. But yes. Natilius knows it's some kind of game akin to bowling. So there's like, we're going to go play some like weird bowling game and drink some beer. You want to come along?
Sure. Why
What a
not?
waste of a 19.
It's just that absolute.
just looks up her book. It's like, you hit pins with the ball. And then return to the reading.
Okay. So Natilius is hanging out in the commons. And we have, Rio? Anybody else coming along?
I'm going.
Okay, Revy's coming. You're cool. You joining in the fun?
I asked Natilius to come. All right.
Actually, I'll chill with him.
I want the whole-
Until he
oh.
doesn't go.
I'll go by then.
I will not go.
Okay.
You have fun.
I want to get the whole crew going.
All right. Well, those of you that do head over there. Quentin, were you going along?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. I forgot to ask you. Don't want to be rude. So you will find that they have kind of over by the boathouse. So that is, I believe, A3. So like over here on the big map. They've kind of set up like half a dozen of these locals have set up a game in the shade. And you see that, like, there's 2 of them over by the water pulling in a keg from, like, the water, which seems to have been kind of, like, under one of the docks. All of a sudden, the rope will jerk as you're walking up here, and one of the men will be pulled into the water while the woman will scream as her hands are kind of bloodied by the rope being kind of pulled out of it.
I heavily, as I know what I must do.
Mhm.
I start running up while I cast the spell.
Anyway,
And just,
we will take our break here, though.
yeah.
Because it's break time, and then we'll worry about it as there's some screams and thrashing from the water, indicating perhaps that man is not alone. But if
Good
you,
luck, everyone else.
Yeah, good luck.
you
Have
need a
fun.
drink, a
I
snack,
can't swim.
a bathroom
We'll be
break,
fine.
go ahead and take it, and we'll be back
Probably.
in a little bit. And... And
Oh,
Died.
what?
Umber's dead.
Umber's dead?
no, Umber's still here.
No, we lost
Nope.
Eric.
That's Eric. Yep. I
Okay.
I can't
I
look, I
will
guess.
have us go in, but
Here,
then we'll have to wait
I'll
for a
kill
second
you.
for.
Oh,
Yes.
now there you go. Thank you, Umber.
Perfect.
Thank you, Umber, for letting me be right. All right,
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
We're still a little borked here while waiting for Eric to get back, I guess. Because as I have us go back, things break. Of course, that's how it works. You know.
Things have been broken. Let's be honest.
I mean, true. Yeah. Let me just readjust things here.
I'm just gonna look up if Discord's.
I forget how do you
issues.
how do you look at a drop down list? Where they're collecting the data from.
I don't know.
On Google Sheets, I have genuinely no idea.
I knew how to do it because I used to make a lot of spreadsheets. But I don't remember.
I've never done that
to
kind
open
of
a
thing.
Google Sheets drive that I have somewhere and look at the spreadsheet. Reverse engineer it.
But yes, hey, I guess we can sort of resolve what's going on a little bit before, with the hope of Yakul coming back. I might just roll for him to pop him in. before
I'm here.
Oh, hey,
I'm
cool.
here.
The timing.
My
Perfect.
my internet keeps making it so like you guys just lag for so I'm missing like portions of what y'all are saying.
Wow.
And it has been very aggravating. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on because nothing else is having problems.
Discord
Internet
might
problems,
be
it's
having
just
issues
Discord.
tonight.
Classic Discord. So I'm gonna play with Discord.
So
I
you,
think the
trouble with
server
Discord.
region might.
you're right over here.
Shift the server region would help.
Let me change the server region then.
Try that.
I
Add
will change
validation.
this to.
Put some, like,
Yeah,
center or something.
let's go central. Boop, 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 boop. We lost number.
Good.
Yeah, it happens.
Put some US 8 in.
Central US 8 Umber. No.
Umber's kind of important. The only
Yeah,
two
Umber's
that are
needed.
important right now are Ryo
I'm looking at a fox.
and Nat. Dude, I found it, boys. I found where the data is hidden.
Hell yeah.
Whoever did this is so stupid. It makes me mad. Cell range, ship
Uh,
G10. Lift from range.
You're back. What happened?
Oh.
It just killed you? I can't hear you speaking now. Wait.
Oh god. Damn
Oh
it,
no.
Discord.
just wanted to be able to listen.
What a shitty program.
Discord is a perfect program with zero flaws, much like
never
Roll20.
have problems with Discord.
Discord problems? That's a lie. That's not true. That's
It works
impossible.
totally fine
That's
for
not
me.
true.
It still
That's
didn't fix it.
impossible.
No.
Uh,
Oh, what happened?
Well,
hello.
Hey, you're back.
okay.
Okay. Oh, we switched to Westworks?
West.
Oh, oh.
No, it doesn't apparently.
Oh no.
fucking god. Dude, I love Discord. It's such
You know,
a
I've
good
seen a lot of
program.
Discord bugs. I've never seen whatever the fuck this is.
I've never seen Discord rip someone out of the call.
This is indeed very weird.
It's only happening to
Uh-oh.
the people that need to be here.
Yeah.
All right.
Hi.
I'm just gonna try to swing it because it keeps like just freezing up. So I might miss what y'all are saying sometimes, but I'm just gonna do my best.
Yeah, just if you're missing something, ping it in the Roll20 chat or something,
Yeah.
and we'll try to
Yeah.
like keep you informed with like information.
Okay,
I
cool.
guess.
Do
So,
that in case I
yeah. I will. Oh, you're big, so I guess I can. Make perception checks. The three of you that are down at the water, or right down here.
Is this where they were bowling?
Yeah, I can do that.
They were bowling like in the shade, like over here, and they were getting the keg out over here.
Like
Yeah.
down this way.
Where's
Oh, I
my,
killed
there's
the
my character sheet. Sorry.
Okay.
It was on my. I was. Buttons.
Okay. Revia is the one that sees something, so let me go to the proper layer and reveal something here. Boop.
Oh, that's not fun.
Please
I don't know what that is.
give me You can either roll me Arcana or Local. Both will give you information.
Ooh, I have a 10 Arcana.
I
Oh
think
shit!
Arcana.
It's a shame you're
let me
talking
just-
to me at the bar.
Oh, right, yeah. I'm showing you my cool fox.
Let me just pop this sheet out. Let me just check to make sure Arcana is the proper one. No,
I
I
also have
failed.
10 local.
Dungeoneering will actually identify what this thing is. Local will let you know about what's going on with it.
I failed, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I don't think Umber can hear me.
Maybe not.
Alright.
Um,
I'll rejoin, boys.
I love Discord. It's
Can you
so
hear
good.
me now?
It's break. I can hear you fine.
Yes. Okay.
I love democracy.
All has been fixed. This is the most cursed session.
Discord's breaking on us.
This is fine. This is fine.
Mm-hmm.
This is fine.
Yeah.
Discord.
Crazy thing is, it has never messed up for me at all.
Or
Nothing
me.
has been broken
Yeah,
for me.
usually
this
you're the
entire
one that
time.
everything happens to.
I
Nothing's
usually
been
break.
broken for me, alright? I was fixing a problem for Umber, alright? That's all I'm saying.
I want to point out that this thing has like a person face. and That's
Yeah, I'm
really
gonna
weird.
need it not to have a 28 initiative. I'm gonna need that.
Oh,
That's a pretty good initiative.
Yeah,
Good luck,
that's pretty
everyone.
solid.
yeah. Good luck.
Are we just right outside the tavern? Or is this like...
This is down at the. This
I
is
didn't realize how fucking sneeze.
Oh,
sea
shit.
snake.
this is down at the boathouse.
Oh,
Step up, motherfucker.
Jesus.
Oh fuck.
Hell yeah, dude.
Quentin is ready.
Step up.
Hey, I got a decent initiative, okay?
Toe
What's
to
your
toe.
dex?
You. I can't compete with you, okay?
Probably the same as you if you both have.
Oh no, I
plus
mean the
8.
monster.
I think it matches you exactly. You both have +8.
PCs go first then, I imagine.
Oh no, what is your dexterity, Quentin?
18.
It goes first then.
Oh god, it has like a plus
It has a
20
19.
dex.
It has a
It
19
is a
dex.
snake.
No, it does not have improved initiative. Let me put it that way.
Yeah,
Holy
that's what I was
shit,
trying to say.
okay.
That's
Well.
what I was trying to say. This thing has like a 20-something dex.
Yeah.
Very cool. Righteous.
I mean, there's an 18 armor class at minimum. Oh shit,
I mean,
that's not good.
an 8 is
27
like
is its dex.
yeah.
That's
well.
not pleasant.
Still, step up.
That's like God tier.
I matched its 20.
Well, it will, probably, would it do that? I'm trying to think of what it would do because it's like just because of the situation that it's in that I know about, which makes it a little more difficult to decide its course of action. I guess what it's going to do.
To leave.
Probably gonna eat people.
Hold its turn.
It cast Eat the Party.
I'm gonna move up here and bite at this dude.
There's no way to do that.
Probably bite this random sailor. He is not. Let me just check sailor health. He's not dead. That's good for him. But he's gonna make this save versus poison. I'm glad I copied the poison information down into chat there. So I'm gonna roll this d20 and see how he does. Poorly.
Oh god.
Cool. Looks like he's deceased.
Touch his life in the shackles.
Well, he loses a constitution. So I'm just gonna reduce his hit points here again. He's not unconscious. Good news, everybody.
No,
Quentin.
not really worried about him being conscious.
Right, so we're not getting involved in this, right?
We should.
Oh, hey.
Good for
Everybody
reputation.
else can see it now. You could roll either a knowledge local or dungeoneering if you have it, or both.
If you wait a sec, I'll bless you.
Wait, did you say...
Dungeoneering you can roll, and or local.
Huh. I don't think I've ever had that option before. Alright, I'll do both of them.
Because
Plus
bo-
6 each.
both will give you different information. Well, Dungeoneering, you can identify this as a water naga, but you can also identify this as a young water naga.
Less shit.
They're normally very much larger than this. Your
High
knowledge
armor, baby, let's
local
go.
really isn't a lot, so I'm going to say you have heard rumors that nagas live in this area. That's all you've heard about.
So, what do I actually know about a water naga? Or does my check literally just tell me it's a water
I'm going to tell you, normally they're not aggressive with people necessarily, or they're territorial.
That's not a lot of information.
It is, you can tell just by knowing about it, just the basics, it is unusual for it to be aggressive here.
Okay, but like me as a player, I have no idea what a water naga is. Like, it's...
A naga is like a serpent creature
Dangerous,
with
is it-
a
No, like I
person
know what a
face.
naga is, but in terms of in-game,
It's poisonous and has spells it can use.
That's information I can work with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really don't think this is our problem. We have a bowling game to go to, I believe. Some 9 pins, some beer,
Mm-hmm.
some knots.
Think about
in
the
the
reputation. I'll bless you. Wait a sec.
Revia.
I'm assuming Quentin does nothing.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, I put my hands
This
on...
is not what I came out for.
I put my hands on your backs and I start chanting a blessing
Mhm.
because you are now blessed.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So is, you know, everyone else. That's
Okay.
within 50 feet of me.
I mean, these guys are just panicking. This lady's screaming over here. This is a lady, even though I didn't have a lady token. I just used the same sailor tokens. This lady's screaming because, you know, her hands are horribly bloody because the beer rope was, like, just ripped out of it, you know? So she's got, like, the raw hands that are bleeding. She's like, ah!
No, I didn't. I don't really care if she's in pain. Not my problem.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, the stream is messed up.
Is the stream messed
Eric's
up?
camera is not on there. Eric's camera is not existent. It's just for frozen
Yeah,
pan.
Oh,
that's
it's
wow, I
just
didn't know y'all
too-
cool. I didn't know you were playing y'all cool.
My camera's frozen too. That's great.
Let me fix the
Okay,
cam.
so was that not me? When your cameras were freezing?
I'm trying to
Like, you
re...
guys-
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Me or not? 'cause-
I didn't notice that things broke on the cameras. I'm trying to reset them.
What? Everything's
Oh.
Fine here,
There, the
Nothing's
cameras
happening.
should be reset. It
except for there we go. Yeah, yeah.
Look, Roll20 has had some issues, so for the cameras to have broken, that's just another one. I
everything
know
is
how to
fine.
fix the cameras at least. That's just turning it on and off again in OBS. Usually fixes that. I'm guessing just something with the breaking on the Discord end caused it to the information to, you know, freaking Roll20 to mess up, and I just didn't notice it.
It's been a great time.
Oh, the jank is real.
Yeah. So my other action, aka my bonus, my swift action.
Mhm.
I know what edition we're playing. I
Mhm.
promise.
Mhm.
I use a fervor point to cast Shield of Faith on myself,
Okay.
and then I walk up to the pier and check how deep the water is.
Hey, the water is approximately 20 feet deep in this area.
It's not terrible. I can bounce up and down if I need to. I probably won't drown.
Mhm.
And I'll wait for y'all cool to go first.
Yeah, cool. There's this guy panicking in the water.
Yakul in a moment looks over to Quentin, and you can just instantly see like a familiar look in his eye.
He's gonna look right in your eyes. His own eyes are gonna go wide, and he's just going to shake his head.
He's like, no, don't.
Yeah. Just
I'm
toss
standing in
it.
position, waiting for y'all cool to jump right past me.
I'm just. Yakul is generally really dumb. He is wise
He's
and
a
he has
sap.
no weapons with him because I imagine he's not carrying his Earthbreaker around with
Oh,
him everywhere.
why not?
You're probably carrying that.
I mean, if it wouldn't be weird for me to carry it, he's a
You have the
martial
option
guy,
if you
so
want to.
Yeah, so I will just.
The wide-eyed stare is transitioning
look-
into a glare as I can see the wheels in your head turning.
A little
I'm looking at
half-blade
you two, waiting
moving.
for you to jump. To be clear.
Y'all cool.
First.
Let's
Very
his
good
his lesser angels compel him once again unto danger, and
Beat the ground.
hold on. I'm trying to think if I can get to him and actually attack. I guess that's based off of how far I can jump. So I'm gonna move and try to jump
Mm-hmm.
and see how far I get before I have to start swimming. So
30 feet.
what is the check I make for that? That's a athletics? No, that's not athletics. I know what edition I'm playing.
That way we both do, okay?
Is this
Okay.
just
It is acrobatics.
Which is
Oh no, that's not good.
Hmm.
Okay.
You can.
I
You
guess
were
that-
considered having a running start at least because you did move at least 10 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
not bad. Not bad.
You'll splash down in the water right here. You make
Okay.
15 feet.
Do I still have any movement left? Is that
I
Five,
mean,
technically.
I would have literally had that. That would have been a 10-foot running start. So.
you would have moved 15 feet. Technically speaking, you have 5 more feet of movement, but swimming uses up more than your
Yeah,
normal
shit.
speed. Yeah.
Yeah. I just,
Also, he's probably gonna provoke an attack of opportunity when he wins.
Yeah.
By theory. I don't know if that'll happen. But...
Y'all cool's just gonna do it. I'm gonna move. It's gonna be a double move, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
That'll move me up to him.
Make a swim check then.
I will absolutely do that. And I'm gonna
Oh,
make
what's
it
how
first
it's
try.
supposed to
Ugh, I have a +8, please.
You're okay. It's not a very difficult water right now, fortunately. Anyway, it's gonna try to bite you. What's your AC?
And my AC right now is a 16.
Okay.
So that's a hit.
We'll take 5 and make a fortitude save.
I don't like that.
Wait.
Fortitude save. Did I upgrade all that stuff? Sorry, I'm just making sure I increase my. Okay, my fort
I have a brilliant idea. It's
Oh.
really dumb.
Oh,
You're good.
baby.
It kind of like bites into your shoulder as you're just like moving up towards it, like intimidating it. Well, it's gonna go, and apparently it's just really angry, so it's just gonna continue to try to melee you a lot. At this moment, you are up in its face, so it's going to bite at you once and miss.
Miss, hell yeah.
But it's also gonna tail slap you.
Keep this vibe. Nope, that was not the vibe I was talking about. Okay, so that's a hit. 10 points of damage.
Yeah,
You're fine.
max damage with its tail as it slaps you. Fuck that. Well, bam!
I got a really good idea. Eric,
quite
so
a lot.
get ready. I have a really good idea.
Quentin.
I'm excited.
You see Revy is thinking about something brilliant.
You say brilliant.
It's terrible, but it's so good.
Sounds like a good plan to me already.
This is the last time I back you two idiots up.
Think about the reputation!
The reputation!
There's a lot of it!
Make a short bow attack from here.
I got a bow too now.
6 damage. If 19 hits.
Okay. That will not hit it.
No.
That doesn't hit?
Oh no.
That includes the
Holy
blast bonus.
shit.
What happens? What happens when the like does it just completely dodge out of the way of the arrow?
I'm going to say it probably is just dodging because I mean most of its AC is dex based.
It's got at least one natural armor.
This
Probably
is a
two.
nightmare.
So when I said we should not be doing this,
I have a great idea!
it's better be an amazing one.
It could be really good! How close to the surface is the Naga?
Like
Yakul's right on the surface.
5
so if
feet
it's-
from the surface, down technically.
Okay.
I'm
Let me just
actually
check that.
I'm actually gonna check something here though.
Is speaking a command word an action?
I don't like
This
that
dude hasn't
random ass
died.
bunny.
This dude hasn't died.
Hey!
Oh, shit.
He could
Good.
probably die
Good for
from the
him.
horrible amounts of poison in his face.
So,
Also, is he underwater or?
He's at the surface, kind of just swimming, with horrible amounts of damage. He's at 1 health.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
I have a question, Cantus.
Yeah.
Is a command word an action
Oh my
or a
fucking
swift
God.
action?
Command word
Oh my
would be an
fucking-
action, traditionally, to activate something.
Oh
Here,
no!
this disappointment.
Oh,
Everyone
no.
slowly realizes my plan.
Oh, no!
Usually it's Carpe.
Oh
that-
my
Usually it's
fucking
Carpe that makes me
God.
wish I had a webcam so I could stare at him. Currently, it is you.
I approve of this.
I'm so good. Holy shit. I'll take another turn until I can get there. I don't want to drop it on your cool because it's only 20 foot long. So
How wide is that bad boy?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
It's only 20 feet long. I like 10, man.
Yeah.
I assume that.
Okay. Everyone knows what my plan is now. This is brilliant.
Oh.
I'm so happy.
So I can move here.
Mm-hmm.
It's 30. Let me just check my thingamajig real quick to make sure I know how it works. As I have to do a lot because there's a lot of shit to do with this class.
Yep.
Sorry, reading it here so you can see what I'm looking.
Mm-hmm. Using the powers of your fervor.
You can use this ability to cast spells that aid in his struggle.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think it says that using this ability is a standard action unless... So, as a swift action, can expend one use of the ability to spell casting time. Spell target can only target the War Priest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can it target a weapon on the War Priest, or just the War Priest? So is it just self spells, or is it like I could cast it on a weapon?
Ooh, that's a good question. I would think.
Because the distinction matters a bit.
I think I would say I would go with the if it's a weapon that's on you or it's like an item on you, I would say you could probably do it that way too.
Okay, cool. Then
I could see like you being able to like magic weaponing like a weapon in your hand or something like that using that.
yeah, I was gonna do that, but now I actually don't think I want the +2 to damage. I'd rather get a +1 to hit. But it's good to know for the future. I'm swift action casting Divine Favor in myself. I'll ping it in chat.
Mm-hmm.
Activate that.
Mm-hmm. So move,
Is-
swift. What is your action?
Well, not to sound. Oh shit!
What?
I can't I? I can angle the boat this way.
Yes, you can.
No, but that's likely to cause a problem for Yakul.
That's fine. Just do it. Just do it. This is hilarious.
Do it.
It'll probably
I-
not hit our
I
allies.
take my hat off my head
Mm-hmm.
and I say the word as I toss it
Uh-huh.
in this direction on top of the.
I'm just gonna use this
the
thing
Naga.
here and just.
As a what's the heaviest boat between
Oh, no.
what's heavier, a jolly boat, a cutter, or a long boat? Which is the heaviest? Which takes the lowest in water? I
boat.
think is what I want.
Fucking God.
20 by 10 boat.
I take the boat that is the heaviest that's gonna sink the lowest in water. I'm an expert
Yeah. Uh-huh.
salesman. I know which one this is. Whichever one it is. I don't know how to game. A
boat just pops into existence. All right.
And
Matches a Naga in the face.
it does. How much does it hurt the Naga?
I honestly,
A boat and a
you're
heavy
not
object
sure.
hitting
The boat honestly has surprised the fuck out of the Naga.
I'm so good, boys.
I feel
And
like-
the sailor can grab hold of it too.
Yeah, the sailor could grab hold of it, unless the horrible amounts of poison that damage his constitution reduces it anymore.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Anyway,
Probably.
Yakul.
Besmar's blessings.
Cool. A boat appears next to you.
Very cool. Alright, so Yo Cool is very distracted by the boat that just appeared out of nowhere.
Yes!
But also quite fixated on the melee he has gotten himself into. And so I'm just gonna power attack with my weapon. And the old swing, if that's all the same to you.
Sure.
It's a 23 to hit.
23
points
will
of damage.
hit, and will do some damage to it. So let me just reduce the hit points there. Okay.
And being a being the good old fighter, that's all I do. I
Yep.
hit some, and I hit some hard.
I have to look up something here, because it's casting a spell
Figure
now.
out the mechanics behind swinging a two-handed weapon in water.
You just have a penalty.
I'm going to roll this d4. Okay, not very
Because
high.
it gets sneak attack. This is so good.
So you're cool. You can see there are now 4 of them in the same kind of area, confusingly.
Very cool.
Uh-huh.
Nice mirror image. You fucking bastard.
Wait, the fucking
Nerd.
Snaga just casted fucking mirror image on himself.
Yeah,
Holy
it's-
shit. That's like really bad.
Fucking nerd.
I mean, you just fucking freaked it out with boat.
Oh, he's
Well-
casting spells. No.
I casted boat.
You did cast boat at it.
Did that hurt it at all? That's unlucky.
Skill is it to bully this thing.
Okay.
It might fuck off now, though. I mean,
After Naga, I'm gonna roll this d20 for this poor man in the water. Alright, I'm gonna roll this d2 for this poor man in this water. Ooh. He's beginning to sink into the water. Sucks for him.
Okay.
Naga cast spell. Quentin!
So how many Nagas are there now?
They're technically all in the same space, but there are 4 of them in the same space that are kind of intermoving with each other. It's mirror image. But you wouldn't know that, probably.
Yeah, exactly.
Something weird has happened to the Naga, and it makes it seemingly hard to target the correct one. You definitely can tell that at very least.
Can I tell if four? How many images?
There would
there's
be
4 in total.
4 in total.
3 images,
Okay, so-
1 normal.
Yes.
Can I check to figure out if 3 more Nagas just showed up, or if there's something else going on?
Roll me a spellcraft? No, not a spellcraft, because you don't have that, probably.
Spellcraft is it to identify.
Yeah.
It is to identify spells.
Yeah, but I don't know if if you're not trained in it, I don't think you can try to identify the
What?
spell. I think
If
Roll
it's
me-
not a DC 10.
roll me an Arcana, because that has a DC 10. I'll tell you.
Okay. Never mind.
Okay. So, because you can only get the DC 10 because you're not trained at it.
Yep.
You do realize it casts some kind of spell at itself that's tricking your eyes. You don't know what kind of spell it is. You do not know what this means. You're not sure if the spell it cast made actually more of them in the same area, or if they're just like figments that are tricking you. You don't know, but some kind of spell was cast in there.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume that uses any chance I would have to talk, so I'm just gonna run up to 30, run up to here, and try and shoot with a bow.
Okay.
Well, bam.
Cool. Roll me.
2 max
Okay.
damages.
So, what I'm going to do here is give me a number 1 to 4.
3.
You hit it.
Hell yeah!
I mean, you didn't get rid of an image though, but you did hit it. Okay. Revia.
It is my turn.
Yeah.
My plan seems to have not worked.
It did in different ways, I will tell you.
Yeah, well, didn't do what I wanted, which is slam the Naga. Do I feel like I can stab at the Naga from the boat side?
If you hang off the boat side, I'd say actually no, because I said it was 5 feet down in the water. So like, yeah, cool can hit it, and like you can shoot arrows and stuff. So it's not at the surface.
Would I get high ground?
I mean, if you had a
joking.
reach weapon, you could do
It's
it. From
over
the boat
Naga.
side.
He's got the high ground.
It's over Naga. I have the high ground.
I mean, you could try to also help Captain Drowning, but that's up to you.
Who's drowning?
This man who's now sinking below the water.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop onto the boat.
Yeah.
Like, oh god, I
Just
move it to the map layer.
fine. Layer.
Because I can
There
drag
we
it. So it wasn't going well.
I'm just gonna leave that there. Yeah, there you go. It's 07 of that.
I lean over the side of the boat to help him up.
Sure. Give me just strength. Just
Oh.
yeah. Just pull him in.
Ah.
Well, he's not sinking below the water, but you're not getting him out of the water.
Well, I just need them to hold on to the goddamn side of the boat, right?
He is
You can hold on.
unconscious.
Oh, well,
It looks as though there's like horrible amounts of like the venom from like the wound you can see going through his veins. So it looks like the horrible
I
snake
yell-
monster had poisonous venom.
I yell to one of these idiots, grab a buoy.
Okay, they'll have to do that. Yeah, cool.
Well, I am, you know the dealie with me.
Yeah.
I'm a swinging.
Okay.
Suddenly grow an extra brain cell.
No.
Y'all cool. Suddenly
Actually,
grows an extra brain cell.
Actually, one of his only 2 brain cells dies in this combat.
Ooh, so you don't confirm a crit.
What's a nat 1?
Yeah, so 20 to a
20
1.
after 1.
20 to 1, baby.
1
You
to
know how to do
4.
it.
What number do you want? 1 to 4.
1.
Ah, you destroy an image.
Hate to see it.
There's one less image that it has.
If you could stand still and show me the real one of you, that'd be really nice. Y'all cool actually just grunt, stand still.
It's swimming, y'all.
Well-
I don't think it's. Yeah.
Well, it
What she
continues to
said.
dislike whatever you're doing, so it's going to do more stuff to protect itself while you're here. It'll... Oh, it probably has to do that. Let me just roll this here. It's good. It casts its,
Oh. Wait, no, never mind.
Oh, probably had
You
to...
didn't. I know what edition I'm in.
Okay.
Okay. Quentin. It doing something weird beneath the water.
Brilliant. Mechanically, does mirror image only affect attack rolls?
Yes, though you can still miss and possibly get an image. If you miss by less than, if by 5 or less, you get an image.
Does grapple count
you know.
as an attack roll?
Yes, because you have to make an initial attack roll to begin
Alright,
the
well,
grapple.
he ain't risking shit right now. I'm just gonna shoot it again from here.
Yeah, it's fine. I respect it.
23.
23 will not hit it right now, but you do get rid of an image.
Okay.
Oh shit!
It raised its
boosted
AC.
It got mage
Brilliant.
armor on, boys.
A 20. Okay.
It just got mage armor on, so it's
Yeah.
a +4 AC.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think I can hit it.
I don't think I can hit it.
I'm gonna
plus 8 to hit right
roll
now.
a d20 here for this poor man in the water. All
Well,
right.
I'm holding him. So.
Yeah, no,
He's not-
no,
he's
no.
not drowning.
He's not drowning. And he
That's
doesn't
nice.
lose more hit points. That's good. He's only at -1 right now. Oh, actually, I have to roll something else, too. I know he's at -2 right now.
Okay.
He doesn't go down quicker from poison, though, this turn.
This is fine.
He's at an odd number. He only has 2 more checks to make, and we'll see how well that goes. Anyway, I guess one of these dudes will throw a rope over towards you or something with a buoy on it. What are you doing? There's one near you.
My turn.
Yeah.
So someone's bringing a rowboat over.
Oh no! One of them
No.
threw a rope with a buoy on it over towards you, because that's what you asked for.
Not to the guy.
They threw it towards you.
Well, the guy is unconscious.
So I use my action while holding him to heal him
Okay.
with fervor.
Okay. Oh, because Fervor can also heal. That's right. Yes.
Yes, fervor.
Okay.
I normally don't use it to heal, but this is actually its other ability, which I
Ooh.
heal at 1d6 for every 3 levels of warp they possess after 2nd level, so only 1d6.
Mm-hmm.
So let's hope I roll high. All right. I heal
Hey,
5 HP.
he's at 3. He's conscious. He's like, ah,
Oh, this poor man.
ah,
Shut up and climb this boat.
ah. Okay. Doing anything else? That's with action. right?
Well, can they can hold on to the boat and climb it, presumably.
They can work on that on their turn, yes, which is right after the horrible Naga tries to murder Yakul some more.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, cool.
I will.
Probably deserves
Well,
All right.
Oh, wait.
I will switch action cast a spell on me.
Okay,
Weapon of Awe.
gotcha.
So it's under the water right now, right?
Yes.
So can I climb into the boat?
Sure, you'd probably provoke, but you could. You easily could climb into the boat, though, because you're right next to it.
My attack out into the water. Fucking thing.
I mean, you just commit trying to smack it anyway. You know. There are less extras of them. There's now... 1? There's like 2 of them?
It's underwater. I'm rolling at -4s though. I guess I can bite him with the piercing, so won't suffer as much. So yeah.
Yeah.
Power attack bite.
Okay. Nope.
Rolled like crack.
rolled
Yeah, that
like
won't even
crap.
that won't even hit an image. That sucks. All right, well that's all I'm up for. Past turn.
Okay. Well, it will resume, I guess, right now, biting at you. Seems like fun for it.
Classic. All right.
Nice.
Well,
Make a fortitude save. And the tail slap will not hit you.
would you please? Oh,
All right. You'll take 2 Constitution damage.
cool.
Oof. Quentin.
Well, it still has mirror image up.
Yep.
So I'm gonna blink it again.
Okay.
I gotta reduce my mana.
Okay.
Bam! Nope.
Nope.
Does that still strip an image?
No, because it's not close enough.
Okay.
Revia.
Yeah. I will. Making sure all my bonuses are applied. +1 from blast, +1 from that. Okay, yeah. To be clear, I use weapon, or, yeah, not weapon. What is it? Weapon of Awe on my bow,
Yeah, okay.
and it affects my ammunition. So
Gotcha.
I stand over it,
Mhm.
and I just shoot an arrow right down at it.
Okay.
Since it's large, I don't take the -4 for melee, I assume.
Nope. You're good.
So there's my attack.
Okay. The last image will go away.
But 24 only can hit an image.
Twas close. Yeah, cool.
I don't think I can hit this thing.
It has 26 AC, I think.
I'm gonna get out of the water. I'm gonna take the attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna die in this water. So
It does not confirm critical on you, so only does 7.
good. All right, I'm in the boat.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the good news is you can't be any more poisoned than you already are.
And I'm just gonna swing on that with my hammer because it's out of the water now, right?
It is not yet. You could have swung and then moved. Honestly, if you wanted to. Go. So just make a normal melee attack.
18.
Unfortunately, no. But you're out of the water then.
Yep. So yeah, that's me.
Okay. It is going to move a little bit away, and then it will, doesn't really have an angle as much on Yakul anymore. Oh, Yakul, give me another fortitude save still anyway. Good poison you already had. Okay.
So,
You made a save against it. It will probably cast this. How long does this last? Okay. Do I have a dice roll for that? No, I don't. Because, of course, they never set these up once you transfer them over, and I should have thought about setting that up. Oh, boy. Well,
What is it? That
Revia, you're
hitting
getting
me,
hit.
that
Yeah.
crits
It-
and confirms.
It does crit and confirm. You'll take 10 acid damage, and there's this, like, glob of acid now stuck to you.
Well, that's
That's
not
not
nearly as
pleasant.
bad as I expected for a crit.
Well, I mean, it's a third of my
It's an
HP, okay?
ongoing time thing, and unfortunately the ongoing damage doesn't crit, so...
You say unfortunately. I think you mean fortunately.
Melt acid arrow?
Yes, it's basically acid arrow. Yeah, it acid arrowed you.
oh my lord.
Quentin.
Uh,
Oh, I have to roll a d20 for this man over here. Okay. Oh, one more. Okay.
Well, can you make a running jump as part of a charge?
I don't see why not.
Sure? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
In that case, I'm going to just checking something to make sure this will actually work. Okay. I'm going to use Scout's charge then.
Okay.
Whenever a scout makes a charge, ability deals sneak attack damage as if the target were flat-footed. So that's the only way I'm hitting this damn thing.
That does help a
Actually,
lot.
Okay,
Is
check
it
on
saying
that.
it is flat-footed, or is it saying
That's
like
what I was
it's
gonna say.
flat-footed?
Check on that. Is it treating it as if flat-footed, or
It might be treating it as flat-footed for the I'm gonna be honest, though. I don't think that thing expected running leap of death from above. I mean,
just screw the flat-footed anyway.
yeah, like you might be able to like get it. I mean, like it normally. I think it treats it as if it's flat-footed for purposes of sneak attack. I think that's what it's really supposed to be doing.
okay? So that's the important thing. Is it going to be flat-footed or no?
You know what? Sure, you're doing something crazy. I accept crazy. You can get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then we got a couple
And
checks
you
to do.
call up crazy. And I see you fly across the pier.
Somebody has to make sure the two children don't get themselves
Death
killed.
from above.
Running. That's 10 feet of running.
Yeah. Huh.
And then it's gonna be a 15-foot long jump. So first off, DC 15 acro.
Yep.
Make sure I don't fuck this up horribly.
Mhm.
Okay, that's
That's
That's already closer than I wanted. Alright, jump, attack, flat-footed, sneak attack, kukri, please hit. For the love of God. 16. Please tell me a 16 hits. And it's flanked. It's flanked, so that's +2.
Oh no, 16's not gonna
So
hit.
it's an 18. It's an 18.
There might be something else. Let me check something here.
I mean, if it doesn't have its dex bonus to AC, that's a lot of AC it loses.
It loses
Well, it should-
8 AC, which is something.
Yes, it does.
It
Not
has-
has a dex bonus.
If it casted Mage Armor, as I think it would have 16 AC if it has 2 natural.
It didn't
armor.
cast Mage Armor, technically. Cast Shield.
Okay. Oh, okay. I mean,
But I mean, like, it's
Similar
the same kind of thing. I'm just checking a... That's what I wanted to look up.
I need this to hit.
this would look really terribly if you didn't hit.
Oh, if this doesn't hit, I'm so screwed.
It's Death from Above. You get +1 to hit with Death
From
from
high ground.
Above.
Thank
Oh, charging.
God.
The charging gives you +1 anyway.
Plus charging gives you +2. Oh.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
So actually, yes, you do hit. You do
Hell
certainly hit.
Between flank charge and death from above.
You're just like, "Ah!"
All right.
Plunging the
Kukri
kukri
hits
down.
5 damage. Sneak attack goes off.
Yep.
For 5. Oh, that sucks. But the important thing,
Uh-huh.
debilitating injury. I'm lowering this thing's AC by 2
Okay.
and by 4 to all attacks I make.
Okay.
There.
All right.
There's your opening. Make use of it.
Revia.
Yeah. Seeing my companion go completely AWOL and jump in, I jump into the water.
Hell yes.
Okay.
Does this count as flanking?
No?
I have one with
Then
the
I-
snake.
Right here. So now that's flanking. My companion. It crosses its curve. If it occupies a 10 by 10 box,
Just
in
roll it.
three-dimensional
Just
space-
roll an attack. Let's just see what you roll. Let's just see what you roll. I mean,
No, I can't do that.
it doesn't matter. You roll
I
no.
rolled a 2. I rolled a 2.
You
I yell,
cool.
"Yeah, cool."
Make me a
Classic
fortitude
7-2.
save. You're still horribly poisoned. Also.
What about
He
this dude?
thinks the ship is doing
That dude. Okay.
fires.
Hey, you got over the poison, Yakul. Only got hit by
Just
once.
completely.
That guy managed to live through his poison damage. He's again like at critical health though because he took more damage from more constitution loss.
Yoko has
He's-
no
he's
eyes
in
for
rough shape.
This rando.
This
Yoko
guy.
has no eyes for this rando.
he's
He is seeing Quentin jump in. He just rebolstered by seeing his companion jump
Uh-huh.
in. He lets out a war cry and then sleeps back in the water.
Ah!
Sanity
I'm
win.
gonna attack him.
Uh-huh.
You better believe that this is going down. Please,
Nice, dude.
I'm begging you.
Oh god.
I just need me to roll not like garbage. Okay, well, pass turn.
All right. Let's see here. Give me a second. Well, I'm gonna roll something for her. Just let's see. Oh God.
This is when she bravely disengages.
This is when you something changes with the Naga after all the fuckery that's happened. Visibly, someone could make a sense motive on her.
Why not?
Sure.
I'm really great at that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, I rolled a 6.
Uh-huh. Quentin, it seems like it seems like this Naga, like shakes his head as if maybe like to regain some senses, kind of hisses like underwater, and then disappears from sight. And I'm just gonna move the layer because it's disappears from your sight. I will tell you, it left. It went invisible.
Oh, okay.
Well, we scared the shit out of it.
Well, technically, you had it regain its senses because the thing had been like.
Hey, we don't know this, alright?
Yeah, we know.
The story you don't know is Naga's been suffering from the drought too, and got really pissed off and just was going along the area. Just was like lashing out at anything. Happened to be a barrel of beer. The beer is also shattered, unfortunately. the beer was
What a
lost.
tragedy.
Quentin, that was an amazing jump. Should do that more often. Phenomenal.
You did.
Yo, cool. Once on dry land, we'll just do like he'll do that thing where he like leans down, and, like picks Quentin up on his shoulders, and he just gives like a cheer for Quentin. And he said, "I knew you had strength within you. I saw it. You always walked away. I feared. I don't even give a shit about that guy. I'm too like.
I already helped him.
Fuck that guy.
I helped him. Alright, he can shut up. Alright. He got helped.
And then I'll just pluck Quentin, put him down.
All of a sudden,
I
like,
know I wanted to ride you, but it wasn't like this. I'm going back to the inn.
you actually see like Rickety walking up. He'll be like, "What's going on out here? What happened?" One of the men will
Naga
explain.
attack.
Yeah. How big was it?
You know, like a fit in a 10x10 cube.
Weirdly specific.
Weirdly specific.
It didn't look too. I give the best estimations I had, unless Quentin wants to say a specific age if Quentin's still here.
Yeah. Oh.
Shout back at you, it was young.
Ah.
He's so done and leaving.
So I do. Once this dude hops off the boat, I tell him, get off the boat. If this dude's not moving off,
Yeah, he'll
unless
get
you
off.
want to swim.
He will get off.
Alright,
I'll
I-
just move him off.
I grab like the corner of the boat. I say, "Land ahoy!" If the boat turns back into a hat, and I put it back on.
Mm-hmm.
Yo cool will just like when Rivia's not like paying attention, Yo cool will like reach out a finger and like poke the hat, and then like recede his hand quickly to see if it pops out.
Only those who worship Besmara can activate the hat. So, hey, if you go back to praying, I can let you try.
Yo cool will just sort of like grunt it and shake his head, and just eye the hat wearily.
Listen, you're looking at it, alright? But imagine on land, if I pop the boat out to crush some people. Or block a hallway? Come on.
Pretty good advice.
It's brilliant. One day it's gonna come in use.
I'm going to buy a drink for Quentin. Wherever we end up at.
I know there's a bunch of water nagas in this area. It's unfortunate that the original nobles that built this place, built the big building back there, did much wrong to them. Since I moved in, I've been able to make good deals with them. Sounds like a youngin'. It's getting uppity. Probably got it in its mind that might move into the territory down here. At very least, you've sent it back to where it can make its own place. Perhaps it'll learn a lesson. You did good. It looks like my man's still alive. He'll kick him a little bit, and he'll be like, ugh. That counts as alive.
I healed him up to make sure he didn't drown.
I'll say that, if you want it, I'll give you 500 credit for something.
Is this a ongoing thing? We can come back later to cash it in?
Sure. Unless you want some cash back now.
I look to Captain. I think we keep the credit. But it's your decision.
Yeah. Credit seems good.
So 500 credit towards some kind of fitting in the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Thanks.
If you want to note that somewhere, you can too.
Put in loot?
Yeah. 500 credits towards upgrade, question mark, or something else?
Rickety Squibs, baby.
By Rickety Squibs. But you drove off the young female water naga named Celicia, who is just in a really bad mood from this fucking drought. It just messed with her mind. She got pissed off. She just snapped, went on a rampage, She went all, like, angry Karen on everything, and you just, like, smacked her in the face, and she's just like, bitch, I'm out.
I'm out of here.
Yeah,
See
hey.
ya.
This ain't worth dying.
I
over.
think all the wacky shit made
The
her go
wacky
back
shit
to-
really helped a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
sudden boats, confuse the
That's such-
shit out of everything.
Dude, that was I love this. It's my move. Okay, it's literally my signature. Someone running at me, I don't like. Vote them.
Get vote.
Get voted.
Get smoked by the boat.
Smoked
What are you
by
gonna
the
do
boat.
when a 20-foot, 10-foot wide boat lands
I
on
feel
you?
like Rickety walking up is just the community gift. The guy walking with pizza into a flaming room.
It really is, yeah.
All right. So, a few more days will go by, and we can have. Is anybody else doing anything in the meantime for those next couple of days?
I'd have to look up prices for stuff, so eventually I'll be doing something.
I mean, you have enough time. I could also just give you what the magical gear he has is. You can figure it out eventually.
No, I don't want magic items.
I mean, if anybody else wants to know.
What did they have?
+1 leather armor, masterwork breastplate, +1 silver gurisme, a circlet of persuasion, a wand of cure light wounds with 29 charges, a +2 light wooden shield, and a potion of fox is coming.
Hey, that's
Those are some good items.
Also, like, if you've got like something cheap, like under 600, he probably has it. So, like, you could probably have he's probably got like a weapon supply and things like that. Generally speaking, he would have.
Okay. With +1 weapons. I don't think I get the gold for it, but it's good to know actually to come back here for it.
I will also let you know, because I'm just checking this now, there are also a bunch of halflings here. It's humans and halflings that are this. The population of 77. This community is tiny.
Hey, that means we saved like 1/77th of the population.
You
right?
saved like a percent point of the population.
That's insane, alright?
Uh-huh. Anyway, okay. So. Yeah, cool. Couple of days. You doing anything? I know Natili's, you're thinking about purchasing something, or...
Yeah, I have to look up prices.
Okay.
Because I first like the base price, and then I have to get my price, because I can buy like the base materials and make it myself.
Yeah.
So I have to look that crap up.
Okay. Figure that out.
Yeah, Yarkul's just enjoying a few days of just relaxation.
You beat up a big water snake.
He is injured. Because I ended that combat with 12 out of my 42 health, so...
I'll heal you up.
Sandra and Revia can heal you up. But you know,
Gotcha.
Hey, we have an oracle that just has
Yeah.
spell slots.
and
Over the next couple of days, I'm just relaxing and enjoying the sort of quiet community here.
Yeah. I mean,
Also,
for the most part,
itching
it's,
to get back. I do go check on the boat every day. Like, I'm not gonna like go and bother him about the
Yeah.
progress. I'm just gonna go look at the boat.
the dry dock has it like kind of like pulled up. So they kind of positioned it or originally outside the dry dock and kind of like with big like chains and stuff moved it up into a dry dock that's built for it. And they've been just like outfitting it and kind of changing they alter parts of the ship just to make it look a little different and kind of be built a little different in its form at the top. You know, it's you think of like every ship that's built is kind of unique. They're retrofitting a lot of those little pieces and stuff that make it what it was into just something new entirely. So,
Antis,
yes.
would they have the base components for me to make gunpowder?
I said probably. That's what, like, sulfur, charcoal,
Charcoal and something else.
saltpeter?
I think so, yeah.
Probably enough for a little bit.
I would only buy 10 worth.
I'd say that's probably all they have. Is
Alright, I guess I'd buy all of it then.
Yeah,
For
like-
me, because when you buy the base components, it's 10% less, I guess.
yeah,
So it's 10 gold for me.
okay. But you can get 10 shots worth of powder, definitely.
Yeah. It takes me like a day to make it. It doesn't take that long.
Okay. Rio, you doing anything other than spending some time with Quentin? It seems like again.
I don't know. what I'm
Honestly,
talking about. Whisper
nothing.
conversations.
Nothing really. There's not really anything Ryo would really do here.
Okay.
Actually, How many more days till the boat is done?
It would be 4 more days at this point in time.
4 more days. Okay.
And I'm skipping through 2 more days of stuff.
I will do nothing for this.
Okay.
Yeah, it only takes me a day to do it.
Rabia?
It's up to 1,000 GP of ammunition.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting to. I'm gonna get some crew.
Gonna get some
A bunch of
crew.
halflings and humans.
Alright.
Do I get a bonus because I was heroically here to help save people from the Naga? In fact, I healed someone so he didn't die.
The people you helped were not the people you're recruiting.
Yeah, but the reputation, okay? People are like, oh, this
Roll your
person's, you know-
D20. Roll your diplomacy.
try.
I
Roll
know.
your check.
Roll,
Your check.
roll your diplomacy and be diplomatic.
Oh,
Get
that's pretty
fucked,
good.
Dantes, eh? 25.
I mean, that's a decent check.
That's a pretty good check.
Yeah. Okay. Roll 1d4.
Oh.
Comes the 1.
3, let's go.
5 people will be willing to join your boat, replacing those that you lost when you got here.
Hey.
You now are back to having a skeleton crew rather than below the
Hell
minimum.
Yeah, baby.
Hell yeah.
I bring them to meet the captain.
Yeah, you like convince them that like you're an up and coming pirate ship. You've already like you know it's
I
like
have Besmara's blessing. Do you want to see the boat I can create?
it's like I did hear about this boat in the harbor.
I walk outside,
Yeah.
pull the boat out.
Uh-huh. Sure, we'll join your crew. Sounds great. Let me just check someone here.
Alright, and then another one for day 2.
Yes.
Oh shit, Tantus, it's higher.
Oh fuck.
It is
It
higher.
might not be enough to reach the
Roll
threshold. I don't check.
a d4.
Yeah, this is gonna be 1. Oh shit, not.
Oh, baby.
You get some good tails, and 8 people will join you.
Hell yeah.
So we're at 8 up.
Mhm.
Alright, so we
Uh,
can almost have
how-
3 ships.
This is you've basically like I will tell you like most of the non-permanent individuals in this entire town that were kind of here in this building are now gone, except for the ones that left your ship have replaced them.
Oh, so that's it. I can't get anyone else basically.
Yeah, kind of. You kind of recruited all you're going to recruit from just the you probably recruited a few of the general population that don't really do a lot around the town. Just kind of live here. That maybe there's there was a set of I'll just say there's a set of twins that are teenage boys that their parents are one of the people that their father's one of the people that helps Rickety, is like his second in command. He's like, we're gonna join a pirate crew and be like our father was, or something like that. Now they're joining the crew,
I let them
and they'll
join.
die horribly, and then you'll have to tell
Yeah,
their
we're
father
sending
and give them.
more
I
children.
mean, it's
They're
fine.
dead.
It happens. Pirate life wasn't for them then.
Look,
okay?
there is
Tomorrow's
probably a
taking them.
contract
Right,
that they're
bro.
signing because pirates have contracts unless they're press ganging them.
Well, yeah, we write a
traditionally.
contract up. I get Nat to write it up. She's smart. I'm sure she can make it look smart
Mm-hmm.
and official. If Nat is okay
I
with
have
trying to do it.
Yakul write it up. Actually, he's the captain.
Yeah, cool.
I mean, I guess.
no,
Captain.
I can write it up, but what's the ship rules? Who would normally do this?
Probably the captain.
Generally, you don't sign a contract when this is not baseball. We don't sign contracts.
Actually,
I'll-
pirates
no,
had
no,
contracts of
right.
some
Yeah,
kind. No,
pirates
there's,
did.
they were more
Unless you're-
verbal a lot of times.
yeah, it's more verbal.
This
So
wouldn't
basically,
be the purview
Oh,
of the
yeah,
captain.
okay,
This
then
would be
it's
the
a
purview
verbal.
of the first
Yeah, but you
also
go
wasn't-
over the basics of what the contract
Yeah.
is and what it means.
Okay. Yeah, then we don't make paper. I just talk. When I convince them to bring them over to Yakul, and we're like, so this is their arrangement. Okay, yeah, you're good. Okay.
I would like to know at some point what your terms are for your crew, what happens if they die, what shares you're promising them, things like that, because that is actually up to you if you want to promise them more or less or whatever. Less might be making it more difficult to convince.
That is burial at sea, as is normal.
Mhm.
If
I
you
will-
remember, keep a place on the ship with your stuff where you live, and we'll go tell your relatives at some point.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I would
That's
also
a-
like to offer that if they leave us a Mexican, we'll hold their share that they would have got for the mission they died on and give that share to their family. So we'll just keep they just keep their share for that whatever trip that is, and we can just send that to their family as their last paycheck or whatever.
Yeah.
Something like that, so they get basically death benefits.
Sorry,
Yeah.
your son died horribly, ma'am. Here's Squiggle.
He killed no one. He almost killed someone though. It was kind of.
He tried so hard, man. I was
You should have really taught about the swing of sword right. Okay?
Then he got
The
hit
swing-
by a cannonball. That was miserable.
He got eaten by sharks.
really help.
He just fell overboard accidentally during like this tiny wave. It wasn't even a big wave. It was a pretty tiny wave. Overboard,
shark there.
sharks.
He was swabbing the deck. It was all slippery. We hit a wave. He was on the side. He slipped and fell overboard, and the shark ate him.
This really weird half squid woman came and threw a harpoon at him.
Yeah, she was really mad about something. I don't know what. Crazy. Here's some
Yeah,
gold.
I think we killed her like son or something like that, but we didn't really like pay attention to it.
There was this
you know?
other pirate ship with this man who I don't know why he was angry at you, but he was very angry at your son. So he kidnapped him and keel hauled him. We tried our best to rescue him, but I mean, you know.
Just a 10-page long letter of just different excuses we're giving to this woman.
The sun was in her eyes, so we couldn't follow the ship anymore.
I don't even know what the guy's name was. What am I supposed to get his name when he's helping him? It's my job.
Rest in peace, Jimmy Smith.
Jimmy Smith.
That's his name, right?
That's totally his
Form
name.
letter, so it has it in every single letter. Okay.
Quentin, you have 2 days now after that. What are you doing?
Not going anywhere near the two of them.
That's
Yep, fair.
probably for the best.
Yeah.
They're busy recruiting people.
It sounds wonderful.
What do you want to do?
Great question.
We can,
Why don't we take a small break and you can
Yeah.
think about
Yeah.
yeah, we can take our small second break here. While you can think of that during the break, that's perfectly fine if you need a moment. And then we'll get snacks, drinks, bathroom break, and a little bit we'll return for the last part here for today.
Excellent.
This button here, this button here, and this button here. All right, welcome back. So, Quentin, you were deciding what you were doing over those 2 days.
Yeah, I think it's time to do a little bit more dancing. A little more. It's what I'm good at. I dance.
Damn.
Dance. So dance. Oh.
Damn.
Good checks. Now
Nice.
I actually have to check some things here because depending,
18 and 19.
those are good numbers. 5 is a... That's a little farther down than I needed to go. There we go. That's where I need that. It is page 62 in this book. That's the only problem. I have to go back to the first book to make sure I can like check how this stuff works. Because we don't have it in the same book. Because they introduced it in the last adventure. Okay. The infamy and disrepute increase by +1. If there's a result by +5, increase by +2. So the DC for you, we said, was 23. So the 27 will only increase it by 1, but the 28 will increase it by an additional 2. So your infamy and disrepute will both go up by 3 total. So I can go over here and
job.
edit those, and you will go up to 6 for those. Your interpretive dances will start to be interpreted as like, you know, it's almost as if they're spreading these weird rumors and stories about your crew based on the interpretive dance that probably aren't correct because no one really understands it, but also just are like these epic stories like, yeah, cool, like bit the head off of like a shark or something now.
Yeah, I'm okay with encouraging that.
That might have happened.
It could have happened. You're not sure.
Judicious application of multiple flowing silks of different colors. to
There's a
really
reason why
different things.
bluff is one of the skills involved with this entire thing, because you can just make shit up.
And
if
instead,
it's-
you all have a crazy dancing man. You're welcome.
All
I
right.
respect it.
So, as I said, another few days are going to go by.
Oh, another few days? Hang on, let me just roll a couple things.
Mhm.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Feels good, doesn't it?
Oh, that's amazing. I gotta do math now. How many days?
2 days? 2 days went by from the
Okay,
incident
let me just do
with the
math
Naga?
really quick.
Or you knock yourself unconscious as you're cut.
No,
As
it's
you're
not that
using
much.
blood magic.
It's just,
It's friendly magic.
it's 2 plus 5.
It
That's
is
all.
blood magic. Pretty intense shit. The weird spell.
It's only a 7.
To a real wizard,
I'm
that's a lot.
fine.
Nat, we're here for an intervention.
So I just
You
rolled
just saw you
unfortunately
buzz.
high. Oh wait, no, I'm doing it wrong. That's actually 2 more, or rather 2 less, because I'm 4th level, 3rd. Gonna add 20 more bullets.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Ow, ow. You're okay.
Ow, ow.
Ow. Bullets. It's painful.
My only weakness.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so it'll be a few days later, and it'll kind of be like you're, telling tales or doing a little bit of work, but this is like you're kind of settling into. There isn't a lot really to do here. I mean, like you spend a good chunk of the day kind of doing your little things, but it's like it's not the most exciting place to do anything, and as you're kind of like, you're asked by one of the workers just to like check out some things over at the dry docks, just to see how well some of the work is coming along, and to check in with a few things. They want to explain like what's going on with the secret compartment and stuff. So all of you are kind of heading in that way, and you're gonna see something really unusual on this hot day, because again, it's like an uncomfortably hot day. There seems to be like a group of birds rising from the jungle way over to the north beyond the dry docks, so up this way. I'm kind of pointing to where it is here on the sheet.
Wait, where'd you click?
I'll shift pin here. So it's up to the north,
Up by A5, okay.
up beyond A5. You can see this weird
Okay.
what looks to be like a cloud of birds, but then there's like a lot of like movement and running and kind of screaming, as now you begin to realize these aren't birds, but in fact horse-sized hornets, which are coming into town.
Oh fuck.
Wrong one. There we go.
Yeah, alright, we're fighting here again, huh?
Ah, you're over here.
What is
God,
this
it's so
hell?
blurry.
You didn't tell
Put
me
your
that
guys
Rickety's-
over here.
You
You're
didn't tell
over
me
this way.
Rickety Squibs was in Australia.
Where are we?
You're I'll shift ping where you're at. Put your guys in this area here. These are up in the air.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
Just gonna put this up here. People are screaming, running for cover as like a bunch of these hornets are trying to like sting people, paralyze them, and drag them away for food.
That's
A lot of people are running for the commons, but you're out by the dry docks here.
We need initiative.
Yeah, give me a second here to clear the old initiative.
What
Sorry, I was
kind of
just
action
picking my-
this ability is also level initiative. That's the one. Sorry.
so when he gave us free room and board, I didn't think that was a challenge. I gotta be honest with you. But
It made me void a
oh
20
wait.
Tantas.
Hey, there you go. You can see this.
gross.
That's a wasp.
Oh, and I forgot to have you guys see this one here. There you go. There's the Naga.
Oh,
Hell
if it goes
yeah.
over that way, then I'd probably stay.
Let me pop out this horrible wasp sheet so I have it accessible. Giant wasp.
It doesn't tell me what kind of action my.
I'm just
Cloak
gonna put a
of
copy
Darkness
over
is.
here because I have to remember to put a copy over here. And,
I
use
think
that
it's an
for
action.
It doesn't say that.
I think that's what we agreed last time. Post it in chat.
What were you saying? Sorry.
It does not tell me on this page what using Cloak of Darkness is. And I don't remember what we ruled it as.
I think it's actions.
I think it was an action we said.
Cool.
Cause
I think using a revelation is an action unless otherwise specified anyway.
Yeah, I think it's a standard
Yeah.
action unless it says.
Cool. I just didn't remember. I'm gonna actually put that on here.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
it
that's-
will say it on the base Oracle page.
Because I think that's what my blessings
so,
say,
like-
their action unless otherwise
So yeah,
specified.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
just
this group here seems to be kind of the leftovers, as like, you know, everybody's kind of like running for cover. You're kind of in this area, and a lot of them are kind of continuing down the coast, as most of the people have kind of taken cover. But you're battling this horrible group of deadly wasp monsters. Anyway, does that look good on screen? Sure. Let me zoom in a little bit on you folks here. Boo, 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 boo. There we go. Okay. All right. They are buzzing about above you. So they're like, we'll say like 30 feet in the air right now. Quentin, horrible giant wasps.
How high up did you say they were?
Like 30 feet into the air.
So no stabby.
Yeah. Not yet, at least. They'd have to come down and try to horribly
They're
sting
flat-footed.
you.
Yeah, they're flat-footed, but I can't stabby.
Bows count for sneak attack.
They're within 30
There-
feet.
There's some screwy stuff. Is it just within 30 feet?
I think it's 30
Yeah,
is the
this,
base.
you could probably, I would say you could sneak attack this one here because it's the one that's closest to you.
Okay. Then I'm going to pull the bow and loosen it up that way.
Okay. It is.
I'm paying for all those
It
high
is
rolls.
flat-footed. But that doesn't matter because flat-footed is still slightly higher than 11. I just looked. So,
This is what I get for the 18-19
Yes,
dancing,
this is what you deserve.
and then the 19-17-19 on initiative.
It happens.
well, y'all cool. There are some giant wasps. They're like wasps the size of horses.
I'm
That's a
going
thing.
to prepare an action to swing at one as soon as it comes within range of me. Can I
Okay.
prepare an action to power attack it?
Sure. Rio, what do you want to do?
What do I want to do? That's an excellent question. I'm gonna make my Cloak of Darkness.
Okay.
So I
That's good.
have this thing called 8 armor class.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna like move
Okay.
to like I don't know. All these places suck to move.
Like,
Yeah,
I'll
don't
just stay
isolate
here.
yourself.
I'll just stay
this
here.
area here doesn't have a lot of cover. If you really wanted to go cover, there is cover down this area to the south of you. But yeah. Okay. Revia, you go before them. I checked.
I do. Yes, I have more dex than +1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very tempting to get my sneak attack shut off, but I think as a team player I always am. I cast Bless on everyone,
Okay.
What's up?
and I swift action cast Shield of Faith on myself,
Okay.
and I use my move action to create mirror image with this.
Okay.
My actions.
Buzz, 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 buzz. Buzz, 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 buzz. So, no, y'all cool. You do get your attack of opportunity.
I will absolutely take it. Heck yeah.
That'll
23 to hit,
certainly,
18 points of damage.
it will certainly do 18 points of damage to this big old bug that's coming towards you. And it's going to try to sting you back. It will miss you. Quentin's going to get a sting at him. That's going to miss Quentin. And Natiles is going to get a sting. No.
Hey, it misses.
Yeah, two.
Because
Oh,
it rolled
shit.
horribly.
Get out of here.
Wow.
Doesn't have to roll very high.
I apparently I could not roll
Wait.
high. The whole
Wait, I'm flat-footed.
yes.
Flat foot below 10?
Yes, that hits me.
What?
I'm a wizard.
No, that checks. Yeah, you're mostly a wizard.
Yeah.
I'm a wizard.
Probably has
So
to
yeah,
cast like
that
mage
hits me.
armor or something to prepare for it. Yeah. So 7 and make a fortitude save then.
Okay.
Oof.
Nat
Hey.
20, baby.
Well, you're not poisoned then. Good news.
Good.
Congrats on your not being poisoned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd prefer
Very
not to
proud
be
of you.
poisoned because I'm very badly
Well,
injured.
Natilius, there is a big old wasp in your face.
Well, that means I can't do anything.
You could take a 5-foot step back. I will tell you, they don't have reach.
Oh, they don't have reach?
No.
Alright, well, I guess I'll... Oops, that's too much. Alright.
Yeah.
Over here.
That is out of reach.
And, gone! Oh my god. I'm not gonna crit confirm, but...
It's touch, isn't it?
It is touch.
Yes, but
That crit confirms.
Oh my god!
What
I take
the-
14 gun damage!
That could have been a lot more gun
It
damage.
could have been. That was
So-
a really low roll.
So
Uh-huh.
your flat-footed is shit, but their touch is shit. So you know.
Uh-huh.
Works out.
Ow, you giant bitch.
Quentin, there's a big old wasp trying to sting at you.
My turn already.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
yeah,
Wait, did we do... Yeah, Rio did something,
Wait,
right?
Somebody?
I did my thing.
Oh yeah,
I
because
took,
yours
I
is
took
an
my
action.
it's an action.
Yeah. So we had,
You attacked of all the
Yeah, all the
This is
wasp attacks.
yeah. Yakul readied in action. Rio
Yakul's
put up
ready,
armor.
yeah,
Revia cast spells. Natili shot
okay.
some. Already got around.
I'm in a terrible spot.
Me too.
Just quick check here. All things. This is just whenever it's. One, two. Oh, you have to move to the closest square, so I can't charge. I'm assuming that these spots are too low to hit from. 'Cause we're able to hit them from up here, but these are stairs.
Consider them
down.
up diagonally from you, so you couldn't flank them if you got around to the other side. I will tell you, because they're coming down from above, so they're like diagonally up from you. You're stabbing up into them. You know, they haven't
I'm
landed.
gonna 5-foot step this way then,
Okay, you would be next to that
Now?
key.
and then I'm gonna stab at this one.
The one that Natili shot.
Yeah.
Okay,
Blue
Technical
giant
wizard.
you will stab it.
What?
Yeah,
They're wasps.
they're wasps.
Yeah, they have a 12.
The other thing was mean because it was big and single. These are multiple
Yeah, I'm
things.
just not used to anything in Pathfinder, let alone at this level, hitting at a 14.
That's just because you've been scarred by carrion crown.
I have.
I also have to tell you, the freaking Naga's AC went up by being young. It would have hit more like it would have been much more deadly hits, but it gained AC by being a size category smaller and having young template. It helped a lot.
Yeah, a youngin.
I'm not complaining about having a weaker Naga fight.
It was weaker also because that thing wasn't in its right mind. If it was just spent spells earlier, it would have just spelled up and then nuked you. It's a freaking 7th. It was a CR6. I'll tell you that.
It's a monster.
Yeah.
Naga.
Yeah, cool. There's a big old bug here. You smacked it, but it's still going. It's like... It has like this kind of like...
I would like to.
I will get
5-foot
the...
step here.
Thumb...
I'm a 5-foot step there, and then I'm going to
The
attack.
Predacons will rule!
19 to hit, 17 points damage.
That's some help.
And since he dies, I get to finally use my feet cleaving finish.
Yeah.
Hell
Oh.
yeah.
So, since he's deceased, I get to attack his little friend here,
Oh, yeah.
and it's still a power attack. It's a 16 to hit.
Yeah.
What?
That's 20 points of damage.
Holy shit.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
Woohoo. Yup. Rio!
I'm gonna.
You'll just see, like, Yakul take a step and just swing the hammer bat one so it goes flying and, like, probably lands over here and, like, next to your ship and this one, and then kind of smack into this one, causing it to, like, duck and weave a little bit, but it's still like flying.
Yeah, I'll just like shoot. I don't know, this one with a crossbow or something.
Okay.
Pew. 3 damage.
Okay. Your bolt will fly into it. Revia, you're no longer being threatened by a wasp. Die hard.
Well, I mean, I'm not worried about casting spells, considering I can just swift action cast them without somatic or verbal components or somatic components.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I will swift action cast divine favor on myself,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will walk around to hit this bug.
Okay. You're stabbed.
Minimum damage.
As I was like mousing over, like, is that min damage? It's a great hit, but min damage.
Yeah, cool. Stinging.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's gonna hit me.
11. Roll fort save.
I will.
As the giant stinger will like impale into you, but you'll resist its poisonous sting.
Heck yeah.
Quentin will get a sting at him.
No.
I've rolled
cannot touch these.
one die that is decent. I've rolled a whole bunch of die that were like freaking like way under 10, and then 1 18. Hi,
My
Natili's.
combat style is just evolving to be dancing in combat and dancing around the stinger.
You're like woo, woo.
I don't know, I guess I'll shoot it again.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's touch AC, but I don't think that will hit.
No, that one won't hit,
Well,
unfortunately.
that's just.
That's a lot of money wasted.
Yeah.
A lot of
yeah,
blood
yeah.
wasted as well.
a lot of
No,
money
there's
and
no
blood.
blood wasted. I'm gonna step over here.
Yeah. Quentin.
So how high? This is a building beside us, right?
So this one here is like a 5-foot wall, kind of. Like
it's
this,
a wall
this
on
one over here is like more of an open like storage area, for some material. This over here is a small workshop with a roof. I just tell you. So there's a difference between these two.
So, how high above us is the bug?
He is 5 feet off the ground, I will say.
So
he's.
if I were to perhaps acrobatically jump onto this wood, would this be flanking?
If someone would acrobatically be up another 5
Yeah.
feet above you. Yeah.
All right.
It's the thing is, you
stabby.
you have to draw the line exactly across their area from one side
Stab,
to
stab.
the other. Yeah. Okay.
Two good stabs.
You will stab into it twice, and you'll kind of like, as it's kind of like trying to sting at you again, you kind of like stab into its back end and kind of rip it out, as like this kind of like insectile bile blood will kind of spill out, and it will plummet to the ground on top of this pile of wood. Dead.
We can do it for you.
How does my stinger feel, bug?
That's a great line. Honestly,
Spicy.
that was a really good one. Y'all cool.
Yo, cool smash.
Yeah.
He does not smash.
He does not
Once in a
smash.
Once
It
in a while,
barely
he'll-
like
he'll
you
almost
bring the
dead.
hammer to smash into it again, and
Fuck.
it just nimbly like kind of like flies a little bit out of the way, just like.
It's one less than max damage.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Oh.
Wait, you're blessed, right? We're all blessed?
Yep.
Is
Oh,
that
bless up.
factoring bless in?
Does
No,
that-
it does not.
Oh, then it explodes
Yeah!
because of blast.
I totally forgot about blasting. I haven't used blast at all.
Y'all gotta put that as a buff on yourself.
I know.
It's a lot of effort.
Every combat, I'm gonna cast bless on you. So
I'm sorry.
You haven't told me what the friggin' macro to put it in is.
I put it in chat before.
I don't remember when you did that.
It's literally just this. That's all it is.
Alright, well, I'll put it on then.
Put it in.
Okay.
Stop being lazy. Get your plus ones.
If you want to, this is the closest cover over here you can take to avoid giant wasps. For
I
more.
mean, I don't want to fight you giant wasps.
Yeah.
Are they not all dead?
There was a swarm of them, so there are a lot more of them. But like, they're flying up above, and these just happen to come down here to attack people. So taking cover seems like a smart idea.
Are there people screaming and dying?
There are people screaming and stuff, but most people are trying to take cover. It seems like.
Let's go in.
I'll just move you as a group over to here. That
Oh.
works. I was trying to move you over to Grim, and move you over to here, to the cover. Boop, boop, you're all in cover. Hey, things will seemingly calm down for a little while. And then you will notice something going on. Boop, 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 boop.
Is it
Boop,
a
boop,
even
over
bigger
here.
wasp?
No.
Oh, I don't care
There's a
about that.
man.
That's a lady who's screaming in terror as these wasps are attempting to carry her off.
That's
I
weird.
can't help. So,
There's not much we can do about that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have a crossbow that's
run.
got range,
I mean, I could shoot one of them.
Mm-hmm.
or you can shoot
Uh,
her.
Yeah, I could just shoot her.
I mean, honestly, it's not a terrible thing to do. What's the range of a short bow?
I tell you, it's not on this map, but I will tell you over here is just territory to cross over
60
down
feet.
here on the bottom.
60. What was the second category?
I assume it would be double.
We can keep the same initiatives if you want, or we could roll again.
So it's 60, 120
Up to
for
you.
what's shooting in one range category up?
-2.
Yeah, I literally cannot shoot them. They are outside of my weapon range.
How many minutes has it been?
A minute.
A minute. Alright. All the buffs are still up, boys.
Mm-hmm. Well,
AK just plus
you want to keep the same initiative, or you want to roll again if you want to get involved?
No, I'm keeping mine.
Okay.
If we're getting involved.
All right.
The
So,
initiative's fine.
yeah.
It benefits.
Yeah.
Quentin, what do you want to do then, if anything?
So, are we trying to do anything here?
I'll take shots.
All right, so I'll take some too. Move up and where did my sheet boys? -2 short bow. Bam.
Nice.
That will hit, and you will get sneak attack on this one here. Does it mean that you...
Wait, what?
no, because
No,
it's way out of
oh.
30 feet.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was basically.
This is not 5e.
Yeah, that's right. But it was flat-footed.
That'd be nice.
That'd be a little nicer,
Unfortunately
you know.
not.
Oh.
There's a lot of
Put
feet
him in the
investment to get
wrong
sneak
layer.
attacks at 100 foot.
Ah, shit.
My quiver is very light.
Buy some, forehead.
I put them on the wrong layer, so let me just fix that.
It's like what, 2 gold for 20 arrows or something.
There we go. All right, correct layer. Yay, 2 damage.
You're too good
Y'all
to buy
cool.
arrows.
What do y'all? Y'all cool. What do you want to do?
Cool.
Y'all cool. What you want to
Gonna
do?
move. Don't move here.
Uh huh.
Imagine the only place I can go is to get across there is like down.
I
here.
said down here is in this blue area. Is just you can cross over down here.
Oh, I can cross over there. All right,
Yeah.
so hold on then. I started here, so that would. 35, 40.
No, diagonal movement.
There. Oh, diagonal movement. Goddamn.
There's
Yeah.
some brown
Yeah.
stuff.
If you want to, I'm just telling you to make a. Let me.
And that's how we lost our captain.
Let's get rid of the brown stuff.
Here
I
it
can't
gets
select.
blood
Just get rid of the
pieces.
brown stuff. It doesn't need to be there. It was just under opportunity. I was saying you could partially jump over this area here if you want to make a run, which would give you
Alright.
160. Which would give you 4 times movement up to.
I don't have any acrobatics. If I fall down, do I have to climb up then? Is that the?
You probably would. With a run,
Well-
though, the distance you have to jump is the DC, so we could like make an.
There's a
Also,
ramp
run
here.
Run needs to be a straight line.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
Yeah,
could
so
jump like-
I'm not able to straight line anything.
you could jump
Yeah.
like here, which would be DC. I would say
A lot.
15.
It'd be
What? No, it'd be way
It's
higher.
the
than
distance.
maybe 25. It's
My
25
green
across.
arrow. My green arrow is what I'm saying. Oh,
Oh, gotcha.
so
But that's all like diagonal. I don't think that's worth.
Yeah.
I'll just move there.
okay. Rio.
Let's see. I guess I could get a little closer or something. I'm gonna like. Can I like climb over this and drop on these stairs?
Sure.
Alright, do that.
This is just a little bit lower than the other area, so it's not too much for you.
It's still out of range increment for no penalties. I think I take a minus to this.
Who would you
My crossbow at
Okay.
this guy.
Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
You do not confirm the crit, but you certainly hit.
pretty good roll, dude.
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So, let's see here. It's just gonna. This thing's gonna charge up at your cool. These two are attempting to carry away this person here, so they're moving up 30
Well,
feet.
it's my turn before the Beatles.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. What do you want to do then?
I swift action,
Yeah.
cast magic weapon on my bow.
I forgot that
So-
it reorders it the wrong way, so there we go. Now it's correct.
And pew pew.
Meaning I have +1 to hit with the bow and +1 to damage.
Yep.
Is a short bow 60-foot range?
It
Yes.
is.
So
I
you're
will.
just -2, but you got some bonuses to replace that.
Yeah, I'll just move up here,
Mhm.
and I'll take a shot at this bug
Yeah.
at -2.
Yes,
Well, it'll
-2.
be -1 because you have the +1.
Yeah, I have all the bonuses will be factored.
Yeah, so it's just an extra -2 from your normal bonuses too.
That's
Ooh.
everything factored.
That will hit.
Hell yeah.
Okay, you pink away at it. So now they're going to move up into the air. As I said, this one's going to go after Yakul. I think you're stung, Yakul, because 18 on a charge.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, even the 16 would have hit me. Alright, so,
Fort save. I know. Oof.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
So, you're going to take a different type of damage now. 1 dex damage.
Oh.
I've taken so much poison damage.
Surprisingly for the
Yeah.
fighter, you get poisoned a lot.
Oh my god, it's because everything is poison.
Yeah, this
Alright.
lady can't move and she's being carried away, screaming. You know, she's like 30 feet off the air now. So, Natilius.
I guess I can move up here and I guess try and protect the captain.
Okay.
Blast him.
And I'll just shoot this bug.
Save.
Yes.
It takes 6 gun damage.
Blurf. It's gunned. Quentin,
It's been gunned. Get it.
you've been gunned. Protocols unite! Damn it. You got me started on Waspinator.
You used the voice, alright?
Which one are you shooting? Okay. You will shoot it. And do some more damage.
Oh, I have to use. I see.
Yeah.
Low roll, unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
2 damage.
No. Cool. There's big bug in front of you.
Right? Well, you know what y'all cool's doing. The big power attack target. And now my +1 is in there.
Yeah,
Plus-
you certainly
plus,
smack into it.
That's 18 points of damage
yeah.
to the old.
Can you
the old
also
school.
fight?
No,
Oh.
because my
Oh, you're using the
standard
special
attack.
thing.
Yeah, I'm using my special thing, so I cannot do that.
Okay.
I will pass. turn.
Actually, do you have to
Wait.
use your
Yeah, you can.
special thing because you're not cleaving? You can't cleave.
No, okay, because I have overhead chop, which gives
that's right,
me
you're
double
using-
my strike. Yeah,
Yeah, you
overhead
do-
chop.
Yeah,
is
you're
there,
using
too.
over a shop. Rio.
Okay, I will continue moving.
Mm-hmm.
My 25 feet of movement, because
Mhm.
I am slow.
Mm-hmm.
I'll shoot this guy again.
Okay.
Yeah, with the -2, right? Or is light crossbow? Oh, it's 80.
The light
Not even
crossbow is
with the
-80.
Yeah.
He's,
Oh yeah, that's regular. But it's a 12.
he's also up, technically.
It's up,
That's
also
true.
up and technically grappling though too.
Yes.
Oh, it's grappling.
It
I don't
is
know how much
grappling.
that does.
Normally it's -2 to its AC. Effectively, it's grappling, which I think then
Oh,
hits it.
They are also large.
Yes.
Yeah, but that doesn't affect the AC total.
Yeah. I'm just saying the grappling.
Oh no, I
penalty.
mean it counts because they're large. I think it cancels out the grapple, just like it cancels out shooting.
Oh, do you think it cancels out the grapple?
Yeah, just like
I
it
don't
cancels
think I
out the
hit, 'cause
penalty
I
from
haven't-
shooting into melee.
The -2 isn't factored in, so I rolled a 10. So I'm pretty sure I
Oh,
missed.
okay. Then yeah.
Oh, yeah, you
then
can still
that's-
miss.
Oh yeah, you missed. Okay. Revy.
I mean,
1 second, sorry.
I'm not,
doing-
they'd be really close to the 80 foot.
Yeah.
I'm just fixing something on spreadsheet. Yeah, okay.
Spreadsheet.
Yeah, spreadsheet math. Woo. I will, can I get within 60 feet? How far away am I? 95? Oh, but they're up some, so...
They're
Yeah.
up like
Some.
20 or 30 feet.
Yes.
Can I hop down here and be fine?
Yeah.
5. I'm sure Yaku's fine.
Mhm.
And
Probably.
15.
I'll charge Yaku a gold for my bullet.
Move up to Rio,
Mhm.
and I take a shot at that beetle, or the wasp again.
Mhm.
At -2,
Mhm.
and I do not hit.
Oof. All right.
Ooh, yeah, ouch.
So,
Hopefully we dealt enough to make them drop her already.
this one is just gonna move. I'm just gonna move it like some distance. We'll say this is a little farther distance. Let me actually see if I can go move it. 1, 2, 3. Dragging this lady. This one's gonna then just go buzz, 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 charge. It was technically a straight line, but you know, whatever. Holy shit!
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
I guess.
Fortitude save as it flies up with its stinger out and just tries to impale it into you. You're not poisoned though. As you kind of get impaled by the stinger, you kind of like pull it out just in time as like the venom drips from its horrible stinger as it, clashes its mandibles at you, like and buzzes and wishes for your death and sweet, sweet person juices. Natiles. Natiles. English has excluded me so many times today.
Do I want to waste more bullets on these people? I don't think so. Does force movement provoke AOPs?
Traditionally, no, unless specifically stated by the ability.
I just go over here.
Okay. Quentin. Oh wait, I didn't buzz Yakul. Sorry, forgot Yakul would have gotten buzzed. Would a 15 have buzzed you?
15 would not have buzzed me.
Then
I
you
am
didn't get
not
buzzed. Okay.
I am buzzless.
Buzzless.
Reach, right?
They don't.
They do not have reach.
Nice, sweet. Large creature, this counts as flank, right?
I will say for this
It's
purposes, yes.
Hell yeah.
Because you were up on a pile of
Like,
wood, and they had to get kind of lower to get to Yakul. I don't know. Sure, why not?
Hell yeah.
Give it to him,
Attack,
coach.
stabby damage.
Mhm.
1, 2, so that's 13 damage.
Okay.
And reduces AC by 2.
Oh, well, I mean, it does.
Well, it reduces his
by
life.
everything.
Never mind.
Reduces
Oh,
by
It's
100%.
0 now.
I
Yeah,
reduced
cool.
its AC by all of it.
I think theoretically a corpse has AC.
You could run now at ×4 speed in a straight line
Yeah.
if you wanted to
But-
go help with this
There's a
person.
lot of running.
That is a
Well,
lot of running.
Also,
It's not even ground.
Yokul's first I would be protecting his crew.
I'm fine. It's fine.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that necessarily. So, yo, cool, Will. How long is the jump to get down here?
It's like 5 feet down. You just making quick acrobatics.
This
low DC,
beautiful lady
Yeah,
eaten by wasps.
it's fine. You tried to help.
Single move.
We couldn't have stopped here. Matt must have rolled a
Tried
bunch
our
of
best.
20s.
Don't move. Over there, like over here, like there's no way I'm getting there.
If I had
Yeah.
range, I had a really dumb plan. But I don't have the range to do it.
Murderous command.
No. I was gonna shadow trap the wasp and make it stay on the ground.
Ah.
But I don't have
Okay.
the range to do so.
So Yakul will double move up. Yo.
Oh, well, this thing's right next to me. I guess I'll just like try to touch it.
Okay.
Real touch.
Touch. It has
Well-
to make a save.
You certainly
damage.
touch it, and it will roll. I think it will save. It won't.
Takes. Forget which number we're using because it
We're
rolls
using the
twice.
bottom one.
We're using
So
the
it takes
bomb.
12 necrotic.
Okay.
You can delete the top damage one out of there.
Can I? That's actually
Yeah.
good to know.
Yeah. In the top part, there's
What do you wanna
damage.
do?
In the bottom,
Wow.
has a formula.
How far away is that wasp?
The wasp that, like this wasp over there. You are. I'd say. What's your range increment normally?
60, 120.
So at least 60, 60's 1.20.
Like you'd probably be like maybe 120 away right now. You'd be like, I'd say you're 2 range. It just hit for 2 range increments. You're gonna use your.
Well, if I step 5 feet up.
I say you're barely within 1 range increment for another shot.
Okay. Well, I'll take one more shot then.
Okay.
At 20, here you go. Have
This
some
is
fun
it.
To their death.
Nope.
That's not an at
Roll
20.
the 3.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
they're dead.
I try my best.
Eaten
Yeah.
by a wasp.
Wasp
You hate to
will
see it.
continue. I guess because they're single-minded, they can continue against Rio. Honestly.
Alright.
Sting you
I
again.
wish it wouldn't. Let me just make a save real fast and
Yep.
die.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
That's
dex
15.
damage.
Then you will take 1 dex damage. Oh hey, I'm sorry. Yeah, cool. Make me a save. I forgot your save last turn for poisoned.
Oh yes.
Ace used over now.
Oh.
Okay, so you got over it. I'm just gonna pull these out for her and just put them over up here. Right there. Out of the way. Natilius, you doing anything?
No.
Quentin, what are you doing?
Good question. Can I stand here?
Sure. You go. Give me an acrobatics. It's a little balancy, so give me an acrobatics.
Gladly.
You could be there.
How's that?
You're fine. You kind of like leap up on something. You're kind of balancing as you kind of like I guess try to drive your blade into it or something. You know, as you run up. You certainly will drive your blade into it and slay it, as it was 1 hit point after Rio cast the farming spell on it.
That's upsetting.
Amazing.
It had 13 and
I
you
rolled
did.
cracks.
Yeah, you had 13 and you
Yeah.
rolled 12. So I was like, wow, that's really close.
If only we did more damage to it earlier.
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun.
dun.
Can I
I
I
lose
don't know
gold?
about so much about the music when there's
How
so many
many,
being dragged away in our periphery.
How many
I don't
fort
know who
saves
she
do you
is.
need to make?
No, you tried to help the lady, and you know people
I
respect you
literally
for that.
tried my best.
Yeah,
We did.
you
try our
tried to.
best.
It's just the random
Nice.
worker is kind of mostly destined to die. Unfortunately, the way they set it up. Also, I probably could have had her a little closer, but it's
It
supposed
was
to be
literally out of the range of my firearm. I could not attack it.
Yeah. Unfortunate. But you have victory there. And
Can I
things.
steal 3 gold off of these dead bugs?
No.
These bugs have $20.
So,
like
unfortunately,
this.
fortunately with your help though,
Several hundred gold.
casualties were light. There are a few people that are down, a few workers that are down, and a few were carried off like that poor woman to the jungle. But the amount of people that were attacked and were down, you helped a lot. You got rid of 5 of these things, and certainly helped to keep things in check. And it seems as everybody kind of has like a certainly a happiness about that. Like like the phew, that could have been a lot worse.
Oh, you're welcome.
How many
Okay.
more fort saves does Momo need?
Oh, give me another one.
Okay.
You will have to make. You only have to make one, but so that's your second one.
Yes, the second one.
Roll again. Roll
Nice.
again.
Wow.
All right. Okay.
Roll again.
Yep.
Jesus.
I love.
Roll one more
poison.
time. All right, I'm just gonna roll.
How much dex damage do I take?
Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dex damage.
All
Holy
right.
shit.
I'm just gonna burn a few of these lesser restorations on it.
Yeah.
that's
Jesus.
very reasonable.
Because I'm at 5 dex now.
Jesus.
That's
So
very,
Got legs.
very
roll a bunch
reasonable.
of d4s. That's 2. How many?
This is damage, right? So sleep recovers.
Yeah, sleeper recovery.
One.
This way.
Yeah, it's
Go back to just having -1
Mhm.
instead of -9.
This has been absolutely amazing. Morning, whatever time it is. I look up at the sun.
Is that where we want to end up?
We can end here, but I will say, like, as people are taking account for what happened and beginning to clean up, someone will shout the alarm. Everyone! Everyone! Scatter! There's a galleon in the cove! Parties come into the dock! They look armed!
Cool.
My
This
God.
place is cursed.
Yeah, what is this place? This is a nightmare. We're never coming back here.
Yeah, we've been here a
Why?
week and we can't catch a break.
That's
Mega
okay.
Also, what
You'll
good is
find out what...
scattering gonna do?
Well, they don't have
Less
any
likely to be
defenses.
found.
Yeah, they go high.
Yeah, then they can just do whatever they want with everything that's left behind.
Well, you'll have to find
We're
out
not gonna
what's
fight a
going
galleon.
on next time. We'll end here a little early, rather than getting into the encounter with what the heck's going on down at the docks.
New boat for us.
Are we
sounds
at
like.
the docks?
New boat.
You
it
were at the
is.
dry docks.
It's slightly less wet.
Yeah,
Typically,
yeah.
usually.
You're like up in this area. I'll shift pin you,
It's still a bit wet.
and they're coming in down here. But this is like kind of the cove down here, so it's docked like right out this area.
I thought this
I don't
was
have a
neutral.
horse in this game. I can't drag it on.
Well, it is neutral.
Yeah, but who the hell-
Yes, but you don't know what's going on. You don't know if these are pirates. You don't know if it's something else. But there's a seemingly like group landing at the docks. Yes, there's a
Without
fox.
a doubt, we are the world's nicest pirates.
Apparently,
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, double fox act.
I mean honestly, you did good though. You don't have to save that lady. The people that
Tried.
down at the docks, when they see they like that you tried to.
I really tried. I shot a lot of arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
We got 2 out
Someone
of 3.
remind me next time to buy arrows.
You very
My
well
quiver is
could.
nearly empty.
We could buy them here, I'm sure.
Yeah, just like I said, somebody remind me.
I mean, you can also get your arrows back off the things you kill.
I think
Like a 50-50 or something.
Yeah, so you roll a die and then you see if you get them back.
I mean,
You have
you have a
a chance
50-50 chance. It's like a 50% chance of getting stuff back if you fired it, if you want to. We can just say, like, for every 2 you fired, you get 1 back. Honestly, that's just easier than actually rolling.
Unless you get unbreakable arrows.
Yeah, if you get unbreakable arrows, you're just good.
Yeah, they cost, like, 10 times the price, but then you can just get them back all the time. They cost, like, instead of 20 for 1 gold, it's 1 gold for an unbreakable arrow. But then you can just get them back. And the only way that you could lose them is, like, if you shoot them off a ship
Into the ocean.
or into
Shoot
the
them
ocean.
so badly you just
or-
can't find it.
Yeah. So it can happen that you could lose them. It's just harder?
Unlikely.
Unlikely indeed, but I will pop us back to the map here for the wanted posters as we outro it. As a ship has now docked and things are going different, and we'll see what happens with this entire endeavor now. Leaving you hanging. Something else is going on. Friend, foe,
fine.
other?
This thing's always going on, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I gotta be honest, this place is really busy for the time you're visiting.
Tis the curse of
cursed.
adventure paths. Everything happens randomly for no reason. At the start, it's just a bunch of random things that happen.
Well, I mean, like, there was something happening that had the wasps show up, and something reason that the Naga showed up. It's just you guys never find that out. And that's one of those things, is I really enjoy these, because it's sort of like, it's weird. They give you reasons behind these things, but some of them, like, the Naga, you might have been able to find out, like, if you, like, did something to, like, capture it or something, and then were able to get it calmed down, you probably could have talked with it, honestly. It's so common.
Yeah, talk to wasps.
The wasps, something happened with their
Probably
nests, and it, like, you know, with this entire horrible drought, and has kind of driven them down here again.
They're giant evil and they deserve death.
I mean, they just want to eat people because they're hungry.
I mean, all
evil.
wasps are evil.
Are they evil?
They're a
It's a wasp.
bug.
It's a
and
wasp.
That's a
so yeah.
wasp. So yeah.
I mean, it's just the drought has fucked with them, and that's why
I
they're,
think a
like,
real world
migrating.
cave wasp
The hive
Wasps are
of wasps is
chaotic
migrating because of the drought, you know, unfortunately.
Look at Cell taking things seriously.
Anyway,
Yeah, I'm taking this very seriously.
Barry,
No, I'm just focused on doing things for spreadsheets. And making them
spreadsheet. Eric, shoutouts, anything like that?
No. Just me. I'm not doing anything this month because it's freaking my wedding at the end of the month. So I'm just vibing, just vibes.
Gotta get
I'll
ready
be
for
here.
that. That's a thing to get ready for. Yeah, definitely. So, vibe away.
Yeah. Nothing from me.
Lightning, anything that you wanna mention?
We might be here next week, I think.
I think our schedule is.
I
Where
think
will be
we
the
have,
next?
Like, what, two weeks?
The
and
next
then
2
we're off?
weeks. Then we're off because of the holiday,
Yeah.
and then I don't know if we were back the next week or the week after that. I don't remember if we're 2 weeks off or 1 week off. You were saying.
I think it was just the 1 week. Right?
Anyway,
I don't-
I'll be here.
Yeah.
Being a wizard with a gun that barely does anything because bullets are expensive,
Oh,
even when I
God.
use blood.
A
I
lot of
mean,
money.
even when I use magic to get extra.
You need help.
still have several hundred gold?
There's no black powder,
This,
so I can't make it.
I have to be honest. Like, this is not a great town to find the materials for making black
Yeah.
powder. Yeah.
There's 2 components.
You
One
need-
of them I can ignore. The other one I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
That's the downside of guns. They need
Yeah.
powder to work.
I mean, like a big, like
Bones.
a decent sized town or city would probably have some supplies you could definitely get for it, and you could just be like, I spend money on it and get a bunch. But this place is not one of those.
Yeah, I mean, I was only planning on getting 10 because I didn't think there'd be a
I mean-
bunch of combat here, but I was wrong apparently.
I didn't think about it, and with the way I set things up, they probably do have some guns and actual made powder for sale, but that would be more expensive because you make
I don't
your
want
own.
to buy that because that's too much money.
You make
It-
your
it
own
is
for
so
much cheaper.
more expensive.
Yes, it is 10 times the price than you making it on your own.
Yes, it's bad. So yeah, I'll be here next week, and I think that's mostly all I think right now.
Yeah.
That's it. I think.
Momo.
Hi, you can obviously find me here. I don't know if you've noticed I am on this stream. But you can also find me here at 9 p.m. tomorrow on Thursdays for Children of Wrath, where I babysit a bunch of idiots.
Ooh. That's going to be interesting next time when there's, you know,
A
weird...
bunch of... An idiot who's going to touch some technology he doesn't understand.
Sounds like me.
That's true. Look, artifice are gonna artifice. Even if it causes explosions.
I mean, eventually they'll all die, and you'll be free.
Throw the bag into the ocean.
It's the ocean's problem now. Cell.
Yeah, I play on Monday nights a kingdom building game at twitch.tv/Delric at 9 p.m. EST. Other than that, I exist. Occasionally stream if I'm not doing school, but I do a lot of school since it's finals soon.
Yeah. Bur, anything to shout out?
I'm here on Wednesdays, slowly losing my sanity.
I mean, that was expected with this crew, I've got to be honest.
Meant in
That's
the kindest way possible.
Me and Eric are the crazy ones.
I mean, you do...
I've done nothing wrong.
I don't... Man, you guys had an
That's
adventure. I
big
just had a
facts,
nice
dude.
conversation.
Gotta sit, have a nice conversation, enjoy your time, and then, you know, they're just like fighting a giant water snake monster, you know?
I
wasn't
mean,
gonna fight that
honestly,
thing.
Momo, you can only expect this from me after the other pirate game.
I mean,
Yeah.
I also
I mean,
forgot
I go
to do
wacky.
you other... I forgot to do you other acid damage, but I don't think another 4d4.
It would just
would've
it would just be another D4, right?
It would have been 4d4 because it gets 2 more rounds.
Ooh,
It's a 7th level
No.
sorcerer.
melty.
But it degrades in damage, doesn't it?
No, it's just a number of rounds. For every 3 levels you have, it does another round of doing the same damage of 2d4.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah.
I
so-
thought it was degrading damage. Am I thinking of the 5e version?
I think you're thinking of the 5e version, because it just degrades damage. This is just the higher level you are, the more times it hits you. And it was a 7th level caster, so it got 2 more times of hitting you.
Well, I can heal myself.
Yeah, it's fine. So yeah. Definitely I'll be here tomorrow, Children of Wrath. Next week, 8 p.m. EST for more Buccaneers and Shackled. Discussing tabletop should be this Saturday at around 2 p.m. EST, so estimated. Not sure about this Sunday for tabletop drive-in, just because I've been searching around for people, and I should have been searching a week ago.
Yeah,
honestly, and
Probably.
I've
Also
just been-
holidays.
The holidays have gotten me kind of like that last week of holidays got me like messed up. So I honestly might take a week off from it just to make sure to get everybody together, so I'm not too rushed, because I feel like I'm a little rushed now. Just because I mean, like, I might have more opportunities for grabbing a few people or something. But I'll see what's going on with that, and I'll let people know. Maybe I can find everybody tomorrow, and they would all, you know, make characters in 2 days or something. But, you know, shit, I don't know.
I mean, it is 5e.
Yes.
Ivy does make it easy to make characters.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to do a character in 5e.
And then I will be probably doing some kind of gaming stream if I can get time to. It's just been, again, busy with holidays and stuff. I want to get back to it, but Hyacinthus of holidays, yay!
Ooh. Oh, they're almost over.
Well, I
They're
mean,
only
the
a month
one group
away.
was almost over, but now there's a new one beginning.
It's technically a holiday for me currently.
Bye, everybody. Have a great day. Rest of the day.
Bye.
Farewell.
Bye.
Farewell. My
Bye.
soul's destroyed.